Welcome into the CHGO Bears Watch Along here with Adam Hogue, Mark Carmen, our producer, Lawrence Benedetto. You'll be joined by Kevin Kaduk and Greg Braggs throughout the day. But we've got Bears, Raiders, Soldier Field, Tyson Bagent making his NFL debut as a starter. Guys, what do we have to do here against the Raiders to get the victory?
Just let Bagent win the game. Just give him the ball.
Okay, simple as that for you.
Bears get the toss. They won the toss, they take the ball, or do they lose the toss? Bears win the toss, take the ball.
All right.
That's a bold move by the Flows.
It is. We're going to see Max right away and see if Mad Max gets around the edge.
How many sacks does he have on this
Bears
drive?
will just take it back right here. Take it back.
Over under half a sack on this drive. And Velus Jones dropped the ball. Okay.
Very tough start there.
All week.
At least he didn't compound it.
Well, he was still in the end zone, so he was able to kneel and take the touchback, but they obviously wanted to return there.
The 17th undrafted rookie quarterback to start an NFL game in the Super Bowl era. The combined records are 6-10. So 6 people have won a game as an undrafted rookie. Hogue, take that.
Yeah, and the 6-10 is better than the Bears' record last year. Just we're keeping track at home.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
That's 3 more wins than the Bears had last year.
Oh, good. They're not an empty to start the game.
Who do you think this goes to? I'm going to say it goes to DJ.
I hope they hand it off to the right.
Right to DJ. I mean, am I not just the most brilliant football analyzer of all time, Jake? Seriously.
Do the obvious thing. Get your talent involved. Speaking of talent, Stephen Nicholas now producing. So you can
What's going on, guys?
Say hello to him throughout here. So we got Larry Borum, Cody Whitehair, Lucas Patrick, Tevin Jenkins, and Darnell Wright, the rookie at right tackle, as your starting offensive lineman. Yeah, more mixing it up, right? Kind of been a theme.
I like it. I want to see the Bears run the ball to the right a lot behind those big offensive linemen, just all day. Darnell Wright, Tevin Jenkins, put the fullback next to him.
Yeah,
tight end. Tanyan's over there now, and Tevin Jenkins didn't block that guy. I'm going to shut up now.
Hey,
he just didn't block that guy.
I mean, a pitch to Travis Homer.
That's where we're at right now, guys. Yeah.
Are you serious? I'm not used to being on the watch along, and I don't want to overreact to things. But first of all, is Deontay Foreman not your running back? We got to go the home dog out of nowhere, and we're gonna lose a yard and put the king of all undrafted quarterbacks in a 3rd and 7 as first. Come on, man.
Maybe he likes this.
I mean, it's a lock. And
then
Deontay Foreman drops.
Bench everyone.
All right,
dude.
So a 3 and out to start. Hogue.
This is the type of crap that happens when you're a bad football team.
Mm-hmm.
You drop the opening kickoff. You don't block anybody on 2nd down, and you're whatever running back now. I don't know how you consider Foreman.
Yeah.
He was inactive a few weeks ago. Now he's playing, and he just drops it.
Yeah.
Bagent comes right over to him and says something. Don't you worry about it. I'll get you another one.
Yeah.
I'm Tyson Bagent, damn it. So they went 3 and out, and it had nothing to do with the quarterback, just for the record.
Yet.
They didn't give him a chance.
The Bears look less than ready to play. Fair to say?
Yes. Yeah.
He said a 15-yard punt return. You know what, Floos? We're going to have a little chat. Me and you.
Brian Hoyer back in Chicago. It's his 41st career start.
Last win was in 2018 against the Bears. I love that they went with Hoyer, by the way.
Yes.
I don't
Garoppolo or Hoyer, right? Chicago kid or the connection.
I mean, they have a young quarterback out of Purdue who's played fairly well, and instead they're going with the vet. And I get it because they think it's going to give them the best chance to win. But
right away, Davante Adams. If you were able to bet the over on Davante Adams catches today, you're probably going to make some money because
this is a big squeaky wheel narrative.
Mm-hmm.
He's been complaining that they're not doing things right all week, and people are saying that Devontae is correct, that indeed he should be getting the ball more. And it's hard to argue with that, right?
For sure. And I think his response was more based on, hey, we have high expectations for this team, and I want this organization, the Raiders, to be a playoff team, a Super Bowl team, and that's where that's rooted.
Assisted tackle to the Soldier Field turf there. That's Trey Tucker's speedster.
I'm just looking at the Bears' body language right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's not
good.
It just seems kind of like they're there.
I'm fine with their body language on defense. It's a first drive here. This defense, like Brian Baldinger said, only allowed 12 points last week, and they look like they're trending upward. Got the starters back. They're playing well. They may help us stay in this game or win the game. But if Devontae Adams gets the ball like he has on this first drive, it could be problematic.
Remember when the Bears were saying, we want Justin Jefferson. So Devontae Adams right now is lined up against Tyreek. That was the worst coverage ever. You know what?
Why is Jalen Johnson not?
Why is Jalen Johnson not covering him?
Yeah.
Why do we make everything? Why do we not do the basic things?
Right.
Put your best corner on their best player and let him shadow him all game.
And he wants to do it.
And he's been begging to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that like Tyreek wasn't even in the same zip code on a nothing move. And that's not fair to Tyreek.
Now we got the other way.
Yeah, now we're gonna have Tyreek file him around.
That's right.
Well, okay, all right then trade Jalen right now. If that's what you're gonna do, Tyreek's the number one quarterback.
Wait, I'm even more confused though. On that time, they switched sides and Stevenson followed him.
Yeah.
What is going on right now?
Apparently, he's the number one cornerback now. He's shut down. You ever heard of Stevenson Island?
No.
Yeah. Well, it just happened. It's a thing.
I've not heard of that.
I don't think it exists.
Let's see if
I've heard of Stevenson High School.
Yes.
You didn't cover him at all on that play. Go try it again. We're trying to improve.
Rex Ryan and Rob Ryan, Stevenson.
Jalen's got him this play.
Third catch.
There we
for
go.
Devontae Adams.
I mean, that was a nothing. That was at basically at the line of scrimmage, picked up a couple. Yeah. All right, so let's see if they can get off the field here, 3rd and 4.
He already has 4 catches. Okay. That's weird how they do that, where they give their best player the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, that first play, it worked, right? To DJ. Let's go pitch to Homer.
3 receptions, 29 yards now.
3? I thought he had 4.
I think it was the 3rd. But it felt like 4.
Hoyer's 3 for 3.
It feels like it could be 5. It'll be 4 before you know it.
3rd and 4.
Pressure.
Slant.
Pick it. Tyreek.
All right.
All right. I don't understand what they're doing, but it worked there.
Well, basically it was this. Let's see here.
I mean,
that's a good job by Tyreek.
That's a slant that Rodgers would throw to Devontae Adams on 3rd down forever. Honestly, you could argue he should have caught the ball.
Yeah, for sure. Got up on him quick, hit that face mask. Yeah.
Daniel Carlson will attempt a 41-yard field goal as the Raiders look to get on the board first.
They missed it.
He missed it.
Great start to the game. All right.
Well, there is the possibility the Raiders Raider this.
It's true.
Secret Bagent, man, getting good field position here. Let's go. God, the look that I just got from Hogue was one of just utter
It's
death.
not. What did you like about that first drive that's going to make you feel like they're going to do anything?
Right.
Because they're going to realize that they can't pitch the ball to Homer. Okay. Can we have learned?
If they spent all week not realizing that, why would they not?
You're fine. Okay, great. They're never going to figure anything out. This is the worst franchise of all time. We're never going to win another football game. They're going to figure it out. Figure it out, Getsy. You got this, right?
What I'm realizing now in this moment is that was just a missed field goal attempt, which I'm already in the very early stages of the first quarter thinking, hey, maybe that's the way the Bears can stay in it. They had a little luck. And last week there was a missed extra point attempt.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself then, maybe they can stay in it. They almost did, and it just didn't work out. But like, I hate that this early in the game, we're already looking at that of like, hey, we're going to have some luck to win this game. And that's not a good feeling, right? That's not a feeling that that you want to have when you're a team that's a playoff team. And right now, and most likely this season, that's not in the Bears' future.
I just like 2 weeks in a row, you come out at home in front of your own fans and you don't look ready to play.
Oh,
I think I messed up, by the way. It's not Homer. I think that's Darrington Evans now is wearing 25.
okay.
So regardless, it's better. It's
Yes.
better.
Well, actually, that is better.
It's better. Number change. At least to my memory, I don't think he was wearing 25 last week. I'm rooting hard, getting texts from Bears fans. I'm rooting hard for Secret Bagent Man today. The only thing that could stop him was Luke Getsy, and I won't put the adjectives that was thrown in there. Hope they spread the ball around like the 91 Chargers. Let's go.
All right. It was Darrington Evans.
Yeah. So that's my bet.
He's back.
Which is still better, but like even the play call, we're gonna go under center.
I mean, I have to see the play again. They didn't show a replay. It looked to me live like Tevin Jenkins just completely missed his block.
These things happen.
Guy was in the backfield in 2 seconds.
You mentioned this to me at the tailgate, and it's something we've talked about for weeks now, but Mercedes Lewis is on this team for a reason. Why isn't he?
They don't use him, though.
Exactly. Like, if you're going to run to the right side, like, why wouldn't you use him instead of Tunyon or Kmet? We love Cole Kmet, but, you know.
They literally brought him here just to be a presence in the locker room, it seems like.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy. By the way, Bagent lived in the gun, and now we're running reverses.
Bagent with the block.
Got Tyler Scott involved. A 7-yard gain on first down. Yeah, what do we call that? The Valus play?
The Valus play to Tyler. Let's check out the Bagent block.
Like, why doesn't that go to Valus? Like, again, why is Valus on the team?
That's it.
If you're running that play, not to him.
Right. I'm okay with it being to Scott because Scott has the same amount of speed, but like you said, like why even have Valus on the team? I mean, he dropped the opening kickoff.
He
It
can't
didn't
be
matter.
dropping
But
kickoffs. Is it bad when you get 0 yards and half your offensive line is laying on the ground?
Lawrence Benedetto on the background saying, "Suck it, Lions," on 4th and 1. Lamar Jackson running in from about 4 yards out as the Ravens are on the board. We'll take it.
I like the Lions to win that game today. It's not a good start.
The 5-1 Detroit Lions along with the Eagles 49ers.
In that game.
3rd and 1. We're going to
Foreman, strength there.
Yeah, it was just a good power run. We need to see more of that.
That was the Hogue pregame.
Yes.
You see who was on the field there?
Who's that?
Mercedes Lewis.
Oh, is that him,
Cole
number
Kmet.
84? Look at that. Maybe they could have some success by bulking up and putting their best run blockers on the field.
Kmet tackle.
Cole's trying to tackle.
Yeah,
Deontay Foreman there.
Tackle him, bring him forward a few more.
We'll mention that on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Cole Kmet Tuesdays.
Here we go.
RPO. Got it.
Second catch for DJ. Got hit pretty hard.
Yeah,
Not like how he was tackled there. It looked like a relatively easy read on the RPO. Through it. Good job by your guy there.
Little 5-yard out, 5-yard hitch, whatever that was. Nothing. Stuff he can.
Hope you guys took the under in this game.
It does feel that way.
Deep shot coming. No problem. Terrible snap.
Very quick, though. And a Valus, a no gain.
We need a center.
We snapped the ball.
We need a center. Guy throws a 1 mile an hour wobbler.
This is unbelievable.
Like
It's bad. It was.
You're in the
last week
NFL.
was-
How do you not snap? How can you not snap?
It's bad. If he doesn't want to do it or he can't do it, then he shouldn't do it. Like, and that should be a decision made by the coach.
Justin's sitting there on the sidelines with his Back to the Future sunglasses.
Early
Thinking,
90s
yeah.
kind of feel.
I'm aware of that snap.
Those have got to be Shady Rays, right?
Probably.
Shady.
Money down. Throw it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Scott again with his second catch. So now
Tyler's
2 receivers with multiple catches.
That's your first throw it, by the way.
I love that Bagent went through several progressions there too.
Yeah.
That was not his first read.
Good call. The head.
Good accurate throw. Yeah, one of our listeners on Hogan Johns set the over under for me saying throw it low at 1.5 because Bagent gets rid of the ball. And I said, I'll probably still go over.
Okay.
Darnell.
Does he look healthy?
He does not look right to me.
Right? He just something's wrong. That ankle is not. I think he's trying to play through it.
It was a pretty major offseason injury, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Eddie
he just
Jackson
doesn't
had
seem-
a similar, not the same type of injury, but a serious offseason injury. So you can't expect either one of those guys to be 100%.
No
Yeah.
huddle. Picking up the tempo. I like that. Cut back. Yep.
Foreman.
Good run.
Yes.
Way to read your blocks.
Inside the 25, I'm going to say.
Here we're going to have.
I still feel like he could have gotten more. Huge hole. Good block by Lucas Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong.
He did good there.
Yeah, it did seem like Lucas Patrick and Whitehair did a nice job. Borum did what he needed to do.
Patrick gave Foreman a big pat on the head there. Good teammate. Like that, Lucas Patrick.
Lazen game in the flat over here.
Anybody?
Bagent with the pump fake and the first down. Oh, he's waving at the crowd.
Yeah. Juicing up the crowd a little.
Take that, Raider fans.
Good little fake. They were fearing the arm, and then he took his 12 yards.
He read the man defense. He knew.
There's the moxie. Look at them. That could be our post game little thumbnail there, Law.
How excited are you right now?
If he throws
like
a
that got you juiced up.
Yeah.
If he throws a touchdown,
I think he was waving to you.
Yeah. Foreman.
There.
Strong
Now that's
guy.
what I'm talking about.
Okay,
That's what I'm
Deontay.
talking about. That's
Okay.
10 yards on a first down play.
yeah.
9.5 yards.
Oof.
Or
God, no, that's the guy they signed right there.
Hey, if you want to do the watch along, come do the watch along.
Yeah.
I said it was plus 800.
I'm watching you while I watch along with you watch along.
Foreman was plus 800 for a touchdown, by the way. I would give it back to him right here. There's your guy, Blaz.
Just run it right.
Going to give it to DJ? They are.
DJ, no edge.
Oh, he might have gotten there.
And a touchdown is called. He hit that pylon on the dive. As long as his feet weren't
That
out.
might have been a pass.
That was a pass.
Was that a little shovel pass, you're saying?
Yeah.
I think
was.
I think he's
Career
out
touchdown?
here.
We'll see his feet here.
How did DJ Moore get in here?
If he took off right at that right angle, switched hands.
No,
Oh,
he
he's
stepped
out.
out for sure.
Yes, he sure did.
Good job, ref.
Oh.
It's a
wow.
first
He's not
down,
even
though, right?
We wanted
I
it.
think it's a first down. But
Yeah.
that will not be a touchdown, and we will.
Of a scoring review. Should be a pretty quick one.
It was 2nd and 1. It goes for 2 yards. So
Yeah.
it'll be a first down.
So it'll be like first and goal from the 2.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
This is, in my opinion, first and goal from the 2. Foreman's been running well. The offensive line's been blocking pretty well. On this
Look at
drive.
Darnell Mooney down on the ground trying to do a block. Guys,
Just run the ball.
Just run the effing ball.
This is what
Just
Foreman
get
was
the
so good at
score.
last year with the Panthers, too.
give it
running
to
between
Cole
the tackles.
Kmet.
There's so many things that could go wrong in a situation like this.
Just run the
Just
ball.
run the ball.
Run right.
Exactly. And if you need to do it twice, do it twice.
69 yards on this drive.
That's right. Don't F it up. 69.
It's a great number.
I got you.
Outstanding number.
Wonderful.
Pointing out.
Yeah. It's great for everyone.
There's your run, and there's
There
your
it is.
touchdown.
Beautiful.
Carry them in the end
That's
zone.
what you want to see.
And there's my plus 800 Deontay Foreman that I looked at and didn't right before the thing.
Ooh.
Interrupted Hogue as he was closing out the show. Thought about betting it.
Well, look at this. Do you enjoy it any less?
Yes,
Okay.
I definitely enjoy it
you?
less than that. If I had gone plus 800, I 100% I enjoy it less.
All right.
But
all right. Look at this.
Great job by Borum.
Sure.
Physical Bears.
You know
who said the Bears didn't come ready to play? Carm.
You know who we haven't seen a lot of? Max Crosby.
That's right.
Good
That's
game
right.
plan so far. I mean, doing things to
there you go.
essentially take him out.
Yep.
You know, I think there's really only been one true drop back.
Yeah.
That third down throw to
Foreman.
Scott.
Oh, Scott too. Yeah. True.
I mean, that was a big time play. That was 3rd and 5, and it was a big time play by Bagent.
And even the play on the first drive that I was just thinking of, the drop pass from Foreman.
Yeah.
That was a quicker play that, Crosby's not going to be able to attack on.
So, Jake, what was your favorite moment of the Justin Fields era?
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet.
Good comeback.
Do we think that Bagent just didn't win the job right there with that drive?
No, he didn't win the job. I'm happy the backup quarterback from Division II is in, leading a drive that was ran in by Deontay Foreman.
He did enough on that drive. That's what he did. That's it. I get it.
And I think if Justin Fields was playing right now, the Bears would be up 7-0 as well. I'll just say it like that. But you know what? He's not playing.
The one play on that drive where Bagent showed himself, and by the way, he's 6 for 7 for 37 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Was the third down play where he was under a bit of duress and he looked around and he found Scott. That play kept the drive going. He deserves credit for that play. Other than that, and the run was solid. That was a good understanding of what was going on.
I'm not going to hate on Bagent. I want him to succeed. I want him and Justin Fields to be the Bears quarterbacks for the next 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Great. Like, that's what we need to hope for, I think, as Bears. And by the way, Olipop is tremendous, and my favorite flavor is grape.
So good.
So if you haven't tried it yet, get out there to your local grocer and get some.
I could go for a grape right now.
Pretty solid.
I'll get you a grape. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of praise for the play calling that drive, and I have to agree. It was simple, but exactly what they needed.
Well, and here's the thing, like, a lot of it still looked hard at times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they weren't getting massive plays. But by running an RPO, by running that end around to Tyler Scott, by the little flip to DJ Moore, like, even like the times that they didn't hit for big plays, you're taking Max Crosby out of the game.
It's the type of plays and the mix of them. Yeah.
Just, you have to call plays where Max Crosby essentially can't destroy you.
Right. And
so we were a little frustrated on that first drive. Why are the Bears just not doing smart things? But it looked like on that drive, credit to Luke Getsy when he deserves it. That was, that was a well-called, somewhat well-executed, mostly well-executed drive.
I would love to start a movement that is, I love Luke Getsy. And like, let's do it. I'd love to praise him as we should every drive. Like, no one wants to dislike Luke Getsy's play calling. No one wants to watch a Bears game and say, man, Luke Getsy and his play calling is awful. We want to watch a Bears game and say, hey, that's an obvious thing they should do to help themselves right now win this game, and then do it instead of like do the complete opposite thing they should do. Now, sometimes you got to zig when other teams are zagging or whatever.
I didn't have you quoting Fat Boy Slim.
I was thinking about that. Absolutely.
But you should praise him like I should.
That's right. You got it.
Jaquan Brisker, little run support there. Still, probably got 4 yards there though. 3.
Brisker last week in stadium. I mean, you see it on TV too, but in stadium was just always in that second half, getting the crowd fired up, getting them rolling. Like, he was feeling the energy in the second half, and I really like what Brisker brings to the table. Not only his play, but just the energy. I don't know if you all saw the behind-the-scenes video with Brisker, but he was really hyping up the players around him last week too.
He's a great teammate.
Yeah.
I'm owing because that could have been a pick, but it wasn't.
I thought that might get flagged there. Looked like early contact, but maybe they just got tripped up. I think they just got tripped up.
So we're already to third down?
Quit whining, Hoyer.
We're already to a 3rd and 7 here.
3rd and 7.
First quarter. There's only 3 minutes left, guys. Bears could have a lead entering the second quarter. Nice stop right here. That would be a win.
It would.
It would, not a true win, but we're a quarter of the way there.
Way too much time.
See?
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. That was good D by Jalen.
We'll see. He may have had a little hip.
So, again, they had Stevenson on Devontae Adams there, safety over the top, and they're trying to let illegal contact. That's what they got him for.
Okay.
So they got Johnson then one-on-one against Jacoby Myers. Can't commit a penalty there.
Let's see the call here.
Why does this feel like it's going to be a
bad one?
Soft call.
Could see it.
Oh, yeah, he hugged him. You're going to get called for that every time.
But Jacoby threw his helmet right in, and the flag came awful late.
I always tell
arm around him too.
Early
and late.
I always tell our players, don't give the officials reasons to call. Yeah. You hug them, it's a penalty. Whether it is or it's not, they're going to call it. It looks like a penalty. They call it looks like a penalty.
I'm going to say credit to Jacoby for the way he ran that route. That was it made it hard for Jalen to do anything other than what he just did, and he got a flag out of it.
The one thing with Jalen Johnson right now, I'll say this. If it appears to me that maybe he had some family and friends in attendance that were like, hey, I'd have a hard time telling which player you are on the field because he's got this orange, like neon orange
he's the crossing
undershirt on. Well, everyone else has kind of the traditional white. I know it stands out. I like it too.
The orange sleeves.
I mean, you know where Jalen Johnson is right now.
He does stand out. Jesus.
He's about to stand out.
It's almost like the libero in a volleyball game.
Yes.
Like wearing a different colored jersey.
That's a great reference.
Oh, that guy's open.
It's a nice dig.
Well, Devontae Adams is going to have a day. What happened? What did he say?
He's complaining. He's saying Devontae Adams is soft for going down.
I mean, what are we doing? It's awful soft coverage.
That is how you have a long career as a top wide receiver.
Jaquan Brisker is going to...
Where's he supposed to go?
Right. Jaquan Brisker will level you.
That's what I would do. Brags.
Yeah.
Braggs is talking about Devontae Adams being soft. They just ran him again, which put him in harm's way and did take a little shove there from Tyreek. Listen, he's only 6'3" and 230.
Out of Fresno State.
There we go. Never won a Super Bowl, though. All those years in Green Bay living the dream. Never got there. He wants to be a Bear deep down, right? Devontae?
Probably not.
Well, next year when Rodgers is the quarterback, yeah.
God. One-handed catch.
Oh, he dropped it.
Did he?
Yeah. The ball's bounced around on the sideline. Okay, Tyreek, way not to quit. He didn't quit on the play.
Throw was not great.
Grab. 1 foot, 2 foot goes to. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah. I see that in the background there with Tyreek. Yeah.
This is a hell of a.
Gotta do that.
Still don't understand why they're doing this, but
I mean, it's an unbelievable.
They're putting the camera on a really good-looking player. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Jimmy G.
What happens if Jimmy Garoppolo runs into Nicholas Moriano?
I don't know.
Stadium today.
It's like the
does
Spider-Man
the world just
meme?
explode?
Yes,
it's
I
like
think so.
Can't handle this.
Sorry, Carm. What were you saying?
I just think we're seeing how much they like Tyreek Stevenson, and his future seems awful damn bright.
Just like Matt Eberflus.
Just like Matt Eberflus. The fiery Flus is on your screen. That was fiery Flus right there.
If you win football games, you don't lose your job. So they win. They keep
I don't know what Hoyer was trying to do there. He's trying to back shoulder Myers. Listen, Ryan Poles is somewhere in that stadium rooting for Matt Eberflus to turn this around. He does not want to fire the Flusy.
No.
Good fair catch.
He's been solid, right?
He has.
He's
Trent
not doing
Taylor's
anything
been solid.
flashy, but you trust there's not going to be a mistake.
Right.
Last year,
but it's a problem that you have to keep 2 roster spots for 2 different returners.
correct. That should not be.
Neither of them do anything on offense.
That's right,
Like that is
for sure.
that can't have. That's bad roster construction. They have to do it out of necessity, but it's mainly because the Bayless pick has not worked out.
Sure. I just don't understand why Eddie Jackson can't be involved on special teams. He's maybe one of the most dynamic players in the league with the ball in his hands and has been since he entered the league.
He wants to do it too. I talked to him in the locker room a few weeks ago about this. He's like, just let me do it once.
Right. If Devin Hester was on the roster, you'd say, Eddie Jackson, okay, we appreciate the offer, but we don't need you. But he could potentially help put us in scoring position or score touchdowns, and they just
he's a very good returner, and they don't let him do it.
It's too logical what you're teeing up. Way too much thought process that makes complete sense.
Maybe that's a thing. And I get the health concerns. Maybe that's a part of it, but
right now, of course, he can't do it. But
right.
that didn't have anything to do with the decision prior.
Right.
And I doubt it was made prior because of health.
Are you saying right now maybe he's in the lab prepping for that upon return?
He could come back as a punt returner.
And Bayless is cut?
Bayless is going to be lucky to make it to next year, right?
Bayless is lucky he's on the team right now.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't be. If I was in charge of the Bears, which I am not, Bayless Jones would not be on the roster. And he probably wouldn't have been drafted either, but that's
the problem
another.
Is then he has some decent returns.
Sure.
And he shows you that, but
yeah.
You can't drop the opening kickoff of the game.
If
Bayless went somewhere else, would they figure out how to use him? And the Bears haven't just simply.
I think this is a player problem.
Right, I agree.
Yeah. And you'd say,
it's not,
okay, he's young, but he's not. He came into the league as one of the oldest players to be drafted.
Yeah,
and it's not going to get any better if he can't. You're on a team that needs receiver help, and he's a guy who's not even being thrown to or targeted down the field. You only get him involved on offense on end arounds and reverses. What is that?
I have no idea. I can't answer it. It's weird.
It's frustrating to me. It's actually one of the things I've complained the least about this year because there've been so many other problems. But that thing, he's probably lucky that's the case.
Yeah, it's getting overshadowed by everything else going wrong. Good block on the outside.
Darrington Evans picking up deep in your own territory. Bears.
Yeah, little thunder and lightning today.
Like to see him break that.
And Evans.
That was a really slow developing play.
I was going to say, he just didn't. Once he got that block from Scott on the outside, he's got to hit that harder. Because you want to see him beat that one guy to the outside.
It took forever for Bagent to give him the ball.
We're 10 seconds away from Bears having a lead after the first quarter.
Are you saying Bagent has slow handoffs?
That might have
quick release, slow handoff?
Could have been a slow handoff. We're going to go to the second.
On the shotgun.
Okay.
Oh, it's the end of the quarter.
There you go.
So the Bears had first quarter leads in the Broncos game and the Commander game. So this is the third time this year.
That's a positive thing. Those are the two best games of the season. Yeah. Probably should have been 2 wins, only 1. But you play with a lead.
Leads are good.
Absolutely.
Are you saying that taking a lead early is a good thing?
I know. These are obvious things. Shout out to
Chat,
Joe Johnson.
You agree?
It's like we have to retrain ourselves to watch football here.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We got our first super chat of the show from Ray Hollings, $10. Bears fan, currently in, I'm going to brutalize this. Gdansk, Poland for work, and YouTube Sunday doesn't work. NFL should make the games more accessible. I'm watching the stream to get live updates. Great job. Bear down.
Awesome.
Appreciate you being here. For anybody who might be here for the first time like that, please hit that subscribe button. We're here all the time talking about the Bears. Noon every day during the week. Pre and post game every game. Watch-alongs during the game.
It's true. You can also become a diehard at CHGO Sports. Get your first shirt free, 20% off of events and future merch. So check it out at allchgo.com. But not quite yet because it's under construction. We have a little bit of site maintenance. That's going to be a new and improved 2.0 version coming as soon as tomorrow morning and onward for the rest of this year in 2024 and beyond. So should be pretty exciting.
9 minutes ago, I got my first I apologize for doubting you from JJ Marshall about Bagent. Thank you very much. Also received from Michael Gorman. If Bagent does well today at the Carmel, makes CHGO literally unwatchable. That's not nice, Gorman.
All right.
Also, you guys are the best. Thank you for making another terrible season bearable. Hey, we're not trending well. I agree, but I also, 6 games into a 17-game season, long way to go here.
Yeah.
Let's lean into a drop that anything might be remotely possible. The defense has been playing better, not going against a juggernaut today, but the D has shown something.
Sure.
And
here's the thing.
Let's see what happens here.
Lovie Smith used to always break down the season into 4 quarters, right? The first quarter, the Bears were 0-4. That's an awful way. This is literally the worst way you could start a quarter of a season. I know the season now there's an extra game. But in this quarter of the season, the Bears are 1-1. They win today. They're 2-1 in the second quarter of the season. And you just have to take it like that.
You think they keep it on the ground here?
Yeah.
I hope so. Run right.
Yeah. Get in, get out of your own.
Run right.
Beautiful.
Run right.
Right.
What?
Strength of the offense.
Right here.
Carm can't wait to get out of this.
Yeah.
All right. Benedetto, if you want to sit here, I want you in.
No, you got to finish the drive.
Get Komet involved, indeed.
He'll finish the drive.
Get Robert Tunyon involved.
After Bagent scores,
I want
Lawrence is in.
I want Tunyon. I want Scott. And I want Mooney. How about Mooney right here? Give me Darnell. There it is. Bang.
Quick. Decisive.
There you go, Darnell.
Go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ball out.
Love it.
Nice, easy, nothing. Bang.
$5 super chat from Mark Gautier. Raiders are going to force the Bears away from the bubble screen and jet sweep since we run it every other down.
Yeah.
Well, and that's when it's going to come flying in there, baby.
Well, we'll see how the Raiders adjust. I mean, they've been doing, like I said earlier, everything they can to stay away from
Another bad
Max
snap.
Crosby.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
Bad spot. That's a bad spot.
Hogue, you may be a lot more into the X's and O's than I am, but on that last play to Mooney, we're going to trust Mooney to make a play one-on-one against a defensive back there to get open for this play, right? Versus trying to drum something up.
Good God.
Yeah.
That was a great sneak, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
They kind of blew it up.
He moved well to get out. Look at that play.
He went to the right.
That was a good job.
So that was fascinating because that looked like it was going to be tush push.
Yeah.
And
he to the right.
Crosby literally, I think that was Crosby, just jumped over the pile. That was a hell of a job.
People have been saying that this is what, like, you know how they've been talking about maybe outlawing that play, and they're like, all it's going to take is one defensive player to come spear the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right.
It looked like what he tried to do there.
Right.
And Bagent was like, somehow saw it and went to the right. I'd love to hear a coach break down, like, how much Bagent just adjusted there on the fly. By the way, did we get the injury music there? Did someone get hurt?
I might have heard a little dingy ding ding.
I heard like the Fox injury music going to break.
Not sure.
Maybe it was the music that you have to get in a sweet Taco Bell commercial that's going to make me hungry.
The bell.
Look at the toasted breakfast taco served until 11. I'll give you love taco.
All right. They've gotten enough love through our Bears content in the first few weeks.
Taco Bell
with all of Braggs' stops.
Oh yeah, right. That's right. That's true. By the way, food today out at the tailgate. For those who are out there, you know it. For those who weren't, come on out Thursday the 9th. Firewater barbecue, strong again. Hogue.
Yeah,
you went for a plate.
The thing about our tailgate too that I love to see the last few weeks, love to see the familiar faces that are out there. Appreciate it. the diehards, the people that aren't diehards yet, and then also people just from around the country, around the world that come to visit. Today we had some more. Yeah, we had
the Netherlands.
We had a dude today from Scotland, which was great. Got to talk to him ahead of time, and then a young woman that was visiting here from Australia, which that makes two weeks in a row where we have people from around the world there. Great.
Well, I mean, we're a phenomenal destination for anyone, but for a tailgate. But obviously, if you're coming in and you don't have plans, you want to hang out beforehand, we are an ideal spot for you.
Yeah. Shout out to Raider Nation. I mean, it was like a mini black hole at part of that tailgate today. And I'm not going to lie, some of them were dressed up and it felt like early for Halloween, black hole like fandom. But a couple of the Raider fans I talked to were very nice. I said, let's just hope we have a good game. Max Crosby's very good. And
you guys are starting Brian Hoyer. We've got TB. We didn't even talk about that, Hogue. What's the initials of the greatest quarterback of all time?
Sorry, guys.
TB.
The greatest. Oh, Tom Brady. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You okay over there? Constructing a tweet.
Yeah, it's hard to do during these
about this.
Darnell Wright, by the way, was banged up.
Okay, that's not good.
Stayed in the game.
Evans.
Run right, run right, run right.
Yeah, again.
Flag.
It
looked too easy. It looked too easy.
Yep.
Well, now you're going to be behind the sticks. Borum with the hold.
Holding when the run went the other way.
Yeah, that's.
See, I hate that stuff too because you can call holding on every play if you want. Let's see how bad it was.
You got to know this. Like, okay, well, here's the thing. That play would have been blown up in the backfield if he didn't hold. Right?
It's horrible blocking.
Yeah. Okay. You guys all agree that play's blown up in the backfield.
I do agree, and it's just shitty technique.
Yeah.
I realize he's a really good player, but like that's just awful technique.
Yeah.
Drive killer is what it is.
Darnell.
You might got your might be close to your over already on Mooney.
Go.
That's 22.5. So you see one more catch from Mooney and we'll be there. We got to get Tunyon involved. I need my one Tunyon catch.
Mooney's got 19.
Just had a flashback of the Bears.
What was the over under on Scott?
14.5.
He's at 13.
Oh, you're right there.
I mean, we're getting there.
He couldn't go the rest of the game without a catch, right?
I wouldn't think.
I would.
Now he will.
Mooney in motion.
That sprint Dolphin stuff.
Yeah, that didn't look very good on 2nd and 9.
Did they pick something up there? 3?
All the catch.
I'm Tyson Bagent. I was playing against the Colorado whatever college. I got Max Crosby in my face. Let me throw this out to DJ for a couple yards. I think that's awful tight, but apparently they gave it to him.
It's for 3 yards. You're not gonna challenge that.
Yeah.
Did I see what I think I saw? 3 for 4 today on 3rd down. That was that stat.
I believe it.
Wow. It's felt good. I just
snap the ball.
Got it.
He just turfed that.
Yeah, he did.
So it looks like the Raiders defense making some adjustments, bringing some pressure. 5 or 6 here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was the right call from at least what we saw there. Okay. Got behind the sticks with the hold, and it
want to line change it.
Yeah.
Here comes Lawrence Benedetto.
See you later. Hey, if Bagent is in position for a game-winning drive later today, we'll see you.
Thank you.
See you, Mark.
Better come back before that.
What's up?
You already had the game-winning drive. What are you guys talking about?
That's it. Okay. Final score today, 7-0.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I don't like being here.
Well,
do I have to start singing?
We know.
Could. Do whatever you want. Great. Hey, tell us about the shirt.
Oh, Shout out to my uncle Johnny, passed away, but left this beautiful thing in his house. We're trying to clean his house. It says copyright 1990, so this is clearly an old vintage crew neck.
Still the Ditka era, right? 90.
The quality back then was way better, or that thing just has not been washed that much.
I don't think
it's like not faded at all.
I found multiple items that are 30 years old that have tags on them.
Wow.
There were a lot of Christmas gifts that were not worn back in the day. But I found a Hawaii 82 t-shirt, which
I love that shit.
I am excited to rock that out at some point. How do we feel about Olivia Rodrigo?
She's something else.
I hear her new album's good. I haven't listened to it.
Yeah.
Have you listened to
It's
it?
really I've listened to a few songs.
Guts.
You like that?
Sarah.
Was not
you like Olivia Rodrigo? Oh, she's out on Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
a hard pass.
Yeah.
Okay. You're slow, sad. Okay. Good to know.
She likes fast, happy.
You listen to more like Lil Durk or something?
Lil Durk?
Yeah.
How about Lil Yachty?
Okay.
I mean, I'm surprised by the Olivia Rodrigo.
I thought they'd
discussion.
Yeah. Well. Oh,
I mean, she
might be eating a hot dog
no.
tonight. Hot dogs tonight for dinner?
Hot dogs?
We got a $5
what's going
super
on.
chat
Oh,
from
yeah.
Andrew Sullivan. Nothing resets the QB salary clock like an undrafted rookie contract for your starter.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. That is a low threshold there.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna throw this out there, and you guys can both, have at it.
Here we go.
I'm struggling with this because I want Bagent to do well, but obviously I have an affinity for Justin Fields. In everything going into this season, I've wanted him to be the guy. And this is just one game. These may just be a couple weeks. And like we said, I don't think this is it for Justin Fields at all. But it is an odd situation being in this town with this fan base, right? Where everyone just immediately, you're always searching for the backup or the next best thing because what you have never really works out. But I still think Fields can. I mean, is that fair how I'm thinking or what?
Well, first of all, you probably didn't see this on the pregame because you weren't here yet.
Correct. I was driving over.
I said that I was interested to see specifically how you handled this game.
Oh, great.
Because as I was teasing the watch along,
right?
Because I was like, I know you're going to have this internal struggle,
right?
With anything good that happens with Bagent in this game, like being bad for Fields.
For sure. Well, and I will say, I love the Chicago Bears. I love Justin Fields, but when it comes down to it, my love for the team, the organization, and that has to come above that. So
right,
it's just about that.
Yeah, any good quarterback play is good for the organization.
2nd and 6. Hoyer.
A nice one. Tremaine Edmonds.
We got a pick.
Edmonds.
Let's
intercepted.
go.
Little turnover. This defense doing
Let's go.
Picking up where they left off last week. Creating havoc.
That just go off the receiver's hands?
Yeah.
Hoyer looking right at him. Oh, he kind of threw it behind Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
I love Kevin Kaduk in the background said, "Oh, Sarah called it, but she's actually just watching it on her laptop, which is way ahead of the actual broadcast."
Steven knew it was coming too because he pointed at the TV.
I want to make sure you guys were watching.
Assuming there's a big play.
Well, that's good. We're in field goal range.
Okay, Bears.
So we were talking about Jaquan Brisker hyping up his teammates in that video, and he went to Edmonds and Edwards last week and kept saying, 2 best backers in the league, 2 best backers in the league. And you know what? They're playing pretty damn well the last few weeks.
Why wasn't he going up to Jack Sanborn?
Well, I did think I had that thought as well.
Yeah.
Let's just assume that Sanborn is the best backer.
I think Karma's talking through me because I'm in this seat. I don't know what's going on.
Sand God.
Are you gonna start singing?
Sand God. No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
sing. I mean, I have a better voice, but
Prove it.
Did you guys see Tremaine Edmonds' brother at the was that at the Phillies?
Yeah, Phillies game.
Yes.
Game 2, maybe?
It's great.
What do you do? I did not see
him
that.
mic'd up?
Terrell Edmonds and
Swift.
DeAndre Swift were in the front
Taylor?
row.
Yes.
We're in the front row at the Phillies game, and it was like their first baseball game experience, and they were having quite a good time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they loved Schwarber's bomb, the Schwar bomb. I think they called it. Didn't one of them call it or something?
I think so. I shared it in the All-City Slack hangout. I found it so entertaining.
Oh, the All-City Slack hangout is quite a scene.
Philly cheesesteaks or Chicago?
Love it.
Well,
Italian beef.
So this is
that should have been blown up. Right, great job by Tyler Scott to get through those tacklers.
Big role in today's offense.
Yeah, how long does this offense play out where they run these little jet sweeps? Because I feel like this is going to not work after.
But you see why they're doing that? Like Max Crosby couldn't make that play.
Yeah.
You basically took him out, and you just said we're going to take our chance on the outside to pick up 1 yard.
Yeah. It's like if there was like Godzilla is taking over your town, and you, instead of going right at him, you just you go around.
Right.
Flanks.
Yeah,
sure.
That's it. Something like that.
Flank steak.
Mercedes Lewis.
The catch.
Wow.
Throwback.
Wow.
Shades of
Carm's Tanya.
Carm's mad that it wasn't
Jacksonville Jaguars. Mercedes Lewis. Hey, I'll say this twice today when Cole Kmet and Mercedes Lewis have been paired together. That time it was on the left side of the line. The previous time it was on the right side of the line. We've seen that happen. Success. We had a successful run play to the right with those two, and now a successful catch. I like that.
All right, 1st and goal. Let's go. What are we doing here?
12 personnel all day.
Yes.
They're in it again.
Until they stop it.
That's not
smart.
Gonna work.
You had him open, though.
I'd like to see the end zone angle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the window was there. It looked open.
Maybe throw it up to the corner to Mooney there. I don't know. I'm not going to hate on him on that. Great decision, right? Don't force it.
Fox doesn't believe in replays.
Yeah. Why would we need to see that?
Well, it is the probably the 7th team covering this game, so they might not have it in the truck. It's not the A truck.
They don't have a replay on every play?
No. This is the NFL for Fox.
Okay.
Foreman again,
2 TDs.
2nd score of the day.
Wow.
That's his 1st and 2nd touchdown as a Bear. That'll work.
Just got to make the score graphic for you, everyone. Give me a minute.
Lucas Patrick Spike.
Just after contact, right, with him. We've seen it time after time today.
Wald Nichols thought he got held there. I didn't see it, though.
Former Bear.
All right, 14 zip. Let's go.
Love it.
Remember when the Bears were leading the Broncos? What was the score in that game?
28-7.
28-7.
Yeah, that's right. They had 21-point lead.
So don't get too excited.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I was expecting to feel this good midway through the 2nd quarter. You guys?
Got to hand Luke Getzey his props, man. This is a good game plan for what they have.
Running that D2 offense.
The personnel they have against Max Crosby.
Hashtag I love Luke Getzey.
Oh, that's
kind of a weird thing.
I'm not sure I'm there yet.
I feel like playing a team that has Max Crosby is almost forcing Luke Getzey to be smarter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's
overwhelmingly obvious.
It's so obvious. It's like this has to be the game plan this week. No matter what, we can't get cute.
But where it was the Broncos or even the Vikings, you could we're gonna dictate what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably something to that.
I'm give him credit though. And Bagent's just doing what he needs to do, right?
Yep.
He's even that throwaway on 1st down. I agree with you. There might have been a chance there to get it to Mooney, but
played safe.
Let's just run in it on 2nd down, nice and easy.
That's right. That's working for us.
So Bagent's 9 of 12, 62 yards, nothing special, 86 passer rating, but
0 turnovers.
That's right.
But he's on track with we built our perfect Bagent games in the pregame show. I said 60% completion, 180, just hit the over on the passing yards, which was 180 and a half.
Okay.
And no turnovers.
Yeah. That's the most important thing.
Carm was a little bit more
wild.
He wanted to put Bagent in the Hall of Fame by the end of today.
Okay. Maybe tough.
That was a little unrealistic.
Yeah. A little tad.
He wanted every Bears receiver not named DJ Moore to have season highs in this game. That was his perfect Bagent game.
3 super chats here. Derek Owens, $5. Fields versus Bagent versus draft pick will play itself out. Don't worry. Just try and enjoy what you can with this team. Another one from Solid Angle for $5. Don't care who's QB as long as they win. Bear down.
That's right.
And $5 from McBaconator. This is why the NFL is great. I live in Iowa and don't get the game. I'm following it through y'all, and I'm thankful for that.
Wow.
Thank you, McBaconator.
Yeah.
I love McBaconator because every time we have a super chat from him, you don't know how to say his name because it's spelled differently.
Nice.
I love bacon.
Where is Charlie, by the way?
He was here yesterday.
Oh.
What?
He dropped in after the game.
Did he bring anything? Is there
did.
stuff?
Is there not anything left in there?
I haven't even opened the fridge.
Oh, this could be good.
There was some bacon jam in there.
Is there any bacon?
Yes.
Is there
I know. What
bacon
are
in
we
the
eating?
fridge?
The bacon is gone.
I would have put it on the grill in aluminum foil. We could have done that, right?
Yeah, it would have worked.
Damn
He
it.
brought Malort bacon and he
No.
brought
Charlie,
was it
Malort
shawarma bacon, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
Dude,
That was a Greg request.
the French toast bacon.
That's my favorite.
It's I'm not over exaggerating. It's one of the better things I tasted this year.
That sounds really good.
And we'll stop right there with that because we could go a lot of ways. That's Jacobs. Glad Carm wasn't sitting there.
I'll just say the bacon jam with like Ruffles potato chips I was going to town on that one.
I put it on a hot dog. I
That
enjoyed
sounds
that.
amazing. Yeah. But so what are we eating? That's a good question. I've eaten pizza probably 7 of the last 5 days, so that's not good for me.
Oh, see, I was going to say I want some pizza right now.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. As I was saying, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. The wife is texting all kinds of interesting
I was
choices.
just impressed that you guys are trying to plan your dinner by
Oh,
like sometime before 1 p.m. Like that's
hey, look, my kids.
my wife
watching
and I are
us.
usually like it's like 5:30. We're like, what are we having for dinner?
No, that is usually what's happening in my house, and I say to my wife, like, what's going on over there? But
Hi, Benedetto
Oh, they're
family.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hi, Louisa, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, happy belated birthday.
Yes, 7-year-old. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
My birthday
7
was in
in a week.
April, but I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, we missed your birthday on purpose. We didn't do it on purpose. It's just, who cares? Whatever.
Jim Jeffries had a bit on that last night.
Oh, why don't you do your version of Jim Jeffries for the next 5 minutes while we're watching this?
Oh no!
Wow.
Why shouldn't he stare
Oh.
him down?
Pop to the head there.
By the way, I've got the orange sleeves too today, like Jalen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The under.
Yeah. If I could get that. That
That's
could be Jalen.
like it. I wore the royal blue sleeves in high school,
There
but
we
I
go.
swear
I'm Jalen.
our offensive line coach hated it because you're not supposed to wear sleeves when you're an offensive lineman. But wherever
I'm
you're-
pro whatever helps you play better football.
well, it didn't.
Wear whatever you
me.
want.
It didn't for me, but it is
Okay.
for Law and for Jalen. It's working for them.
Is that a first? That's a first. The law firm of Jacoby and Myers with the first down.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
So now Hoyer has a German flag on the back of his helmet. Does that mean he's German or is he just, what is that about? I see a couple of guys wearing the different flags on the back of their helmet.
Oh.
Yes. I think that's right.
Is that like he's just showing off his nationality?
Yeah, but I've seen some people. Haven't some players worn the Ukraine flag?
Oh, that could be.
And yes, I'm not. I don't know.
Well, I come here for answers, and that's not helping.
Guys, do we want Salerno's pizza?
Oh,
Yes.
man. Pizza.
Yes.
Good.
I mean,
All right.
they're all saying yes to that.
All right.
I'll probably go.
I'm going to do this while we're watching the game. So I'm
So
going to lean
much
on you,
pizza.
Law, here.
That is why Jake is
So
the
much
GOAT.
pizza.
Well,
GM. He's live
I heard
hosting
you.
a watch long and ordering us all pizza at the same time.
First down, Raiders inside the 35 of the Bears. Mr. Orange Sleeves on Jacoby Myers.
You know what's showing up right now? The Bears' lack of a pass rush.
Have they even touched Brian Hoyer? His jersey looks pretty white still.
No, they've not touched. I don't think they. I honestly, actually, I don't think they have touched them.
ooh.
Ball!
There it is. Oh, wow.
You can't drop that, Jaquan Brisker,
You
dude.
almost had it.
Dude, you
What is that? The opening drive of the season when he
all
had
that
one off his
talk,
hands?
man. You cannot.
Could have been nice.
You have to make that play.
have to. Need it.
I mean, he's right there. What is he doing?
Did the Raider get his hand in there?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Probably wings, too. Maybe some boneless.
Definitely some wings.
Yeah.
Boneless. Those
Yeah.
aren't wings. Those are chicken tenders.
Well, we're gonna. What do you want? You want some? So you want some bone?
Oh no, I'm
in?
saying I'm just saying don't call them wings if they're chicken
Yeah.
tenders. Love
Sound
chicken
like
tenders.
brags now.
I mean, remember it was first drive of the season, wasn't it? Where Brisker had the one go off his hands and then they went down and scored.
Yes.
This seems to be a repeat. Of
I'm
that.
I'm backing down a little bit because it looked like the Raider had his hand in there, but it's still a play. Like, it's the NFL and your safety, and it's an opportunity to take the ball away. You got to take the ball away.
Yep.
Sam got on a blitz.
Pre-snap.
Backed off.
Yeah, take that false start. A friend of mine is watching the Lions-Ravens game,
Mhm.
and he said the Lions' first 3 drives went 3 plays 0 yards, 3 plays 6 yards, 3 plays 7 yards.
Holy
So
shit! It's 28-0.
Yeah,
Jared
I saw
Goff,
it was
not-
14-0, so it's doubled now.
not having a day. Yeah, I also saw that Lamar looks unstoppable today. So
Some wild scores out there right now. The Patriots are winning 13-3 over the Bills.
what is Mark Sanchez doing with his hair? Did you see that?
The Giants are up 14-0
What's
on
going on up there?
Washington. Yeah, is that Sanborn just got tackled?
But he's a defensive player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Confused.
Get that man back in the game with the football in his hands.
Yeah, let's go. First and 20 now?
It was the guy that was on Sanborn, right? Who'd they call it on?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he just pulled him down from behind. That's exactly what I thought I
Yep.
saw.
Yep.
Yeah, look at. Come on. Oh, first and 25. Let's go.
Yeah,
They
that'll
actually hit him.
work. That'll work.
Yes, Brian Hoyer got his jersey dirty.
Nice comment here from Danny GG. Chicago fan living in Florida. Found your pod earlier this season. Love the content from y'all. Making it bearable to be a Bears fan.
Ha.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Love it.
Oh, we love all our
We're going for bearable.
nationwide, worldwide watchers.
Hit that subscribe button.
I love locals too, but it is kind of cool to be at our tailgate and meet a guy from Scotland and then someone from Australia and wherever else we're going.
It's a great mix.
Now that's not a good play there.
It's 2nd and 25, man. You cannot commit a holding penalty there.
Can't do it.
Oh, come on. Reek.
I just saw the replay. I think this is a soft call.
Okay, replay coming in here. Yeah, that is.
Oh my
weak.
God, that's the call.
Wow, that's horrible. Pick that up. Can you pick that up? That's terrible.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
Smiling there.
Shout out to Dan Feeney in the background there, showing off his mustache. That's garbage. Yeah, 2nd and 25. That's the call. Okay. How's the ordering going? Still going?
It's going well. No comment on
okay.
technical things here.
When are we getting Kaduk out here for his sweet get up today?
I think Hogue is gonna take a little break.
What are you guys gonna do halftime?
We're supposed to, I think.
Right? Okay. Happy to get out of the way whenever. Two-minute warning.
That's one of the rare pass interference calls that I think actually would have been overturned a couple years ago when they did replay on it, and they would never overturn it.
Yeah, wait, what? So they brought that in and then they took it out because of why? What was the we're gonna review
because
those,
it was slowing
there was too many and slowing everything down?
it was just like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. There's
That's true.
maybe again, that's might be the first one all season that I've looked at, or at least in a game I'm watching, it would have been like, wow, that was that bad that they need to overturn it.
Yeah.
Most of the times it's pretty bang bang. You can debate, should that have been called? Yeah, there was a little contact. Were they just hand fighting? There's so much gray area, I feel like. That one was just awful.
I think it was causing more controversy than the NFL wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, none of those were getting overturned, and some of them were pretty clear.
Right.
And then they were just getting a bunch of flack for it.
NFL doesn't like flack.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, we're making progress now.
We're good? Okay.
No.
We're not good yet.
We're getting close.
Working on it.
Pat Finley tweeted that Flus has just been yelling at the refs the entire 2-minute warning.
Good.
Showing some fight.
Like the fire.
They just blew that one, man. And it sucks. It's 2nd and 25, and they bail them out with just a really soft. Oh, referees.
Not cool.
At first, I was a little mad at Stevenson because, you got to just know the situation. And, you can't, like I said earlier, don't give the referees a reason to think you.
Hey, that guy was at our tailgate.
Was he?
Yeah.
Which guy?
73 on the right. Actually, maybe both of them. I think actually both of them were there.
They look like they came to get to the game together.
Yeah. And there was a woman behind as well that was there at our tailgate. Shout out to the tailgate, by the way. We got one more coming up in 2 weeks for the Carolina game.
Yeah.
Come join us.
Oh wow, that was high.
Warriors not good.
Come on, Jalen. You got the orange sleeves.
That was a bad throw. They keep throwing to Myers.
Yeah. How many targets is that for him now? On this drive, it's 5, I think.
The last 2 drives has been all Jacoby.
He's the former Patriot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
3rd and 6, big play here. Got to hold him to a field goal.
Trying to not
Oh,
look
they
at
had
Steven.
they had Michael Mayer
Trying to
lined
not
up
get any
on.
sort of spoiler alert from you, so that was good.
They had Michael Mayer
Tried real
lined up
hard
on
that time.
Jalen Jones there.
Pizza has been ordered.
All right.
The process was,
Oh, Hoyer just missed it. God,
yeah.
dude, he's
Low
last
throw.
two throws have been really bad.
Hey, it's Brian Hoyer.
They might need to think about putting Aiden O'Connell in.
Let's go.
Second field goal attempt, right? For Carlson.
He did miss one.
There we go. And this one's going to be
going through.
the uprights.
Got that one.
All right.
Defense doing it.
Still got a 2-minute drill situation here for Bagent.
Now,
I don't
you
know.
tell me this?
Do you really think they're going to let him run the offense now, or they're just going to sit on it?
They got 3 timeouts. If Velus Jones doesn't take the ball in the end zone, I'm gonna walk right out that door.
Oh, don't do that. Okay.
Oops.
So, question: the Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels,
Yeah.
came from New England as well. Myers was there, right? He was an offensive coordinator, correct?
Yes.
Just a guy who's going to help you score points. Just so amazing. How many points do the Raiders have right now?
No, they've not been a good offense all year.
Right?
Yeah. No,
Like, how frustrating would that be if
Yeah.
you're an organization?
We got averaging under 20 a
Oh
game.
my God. Like, that's the thing about this league. Like, and I get the Getsy criticism and the flu stuff that's been kind of just there hanging over this season so far, but there's no guarantees in the NFL when it comes to coaching, when it comes to elevating an offensive coordinator, when it comes to translating from what you did at one organization to another. It's hard, but some of these guys are making it look really hard.
Right, but can we talk about Doug Peterson?
Sure.
What he's doing with Jacksonville? You brought it up before this game on Thursday. They went 4-0 with a 2-week trip to London, followed by a Thursday road game. They went 4-0 in that
Getting it done.
segment.
Yeah.
How about
Do they finally have their bye? I don't even know. Well, they got a mini bye here.
Yeah,
So,
they don't even need it.
yeah, they don't even need it.
I heard this stat last week. The Panthers were like in the top half of the league in like offensive efficiency or something. I can't remember where we were talking about this, but Frank Reich was calling the plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he stepped down
Yeah.
to let someone else do that. But I was thinking to myself, I mean, the Bears would kill to be in the top half of that. And they're like,
All right, so guys, what would you do here? There's 1:47 on the clock. Bears have all 3 timeouts. I think we're going to learn a lot about how much they trust Tyson Bagent because
right now
they have enough time here with
I mean,
3
they
timeouts.
They
They
100% should try and score points. I don't think they will.
right, but I think it's a question of how aggressive will they
Right.
be.
are you going for it here?
Gronk. I'm sorry. Gronk on TV is weird. It's just weird.
So, oh man, that's tough because like I think you just do what you've been doing with 3 timeouts, like you just said. It'd be a little different if they had like 1 timeout, right?
Right.
You have to go though. You have to go to get yourself.
Well, you got to at least get a first down.
Yeah.
You can't give the Raiders the
Yes.
ball back.
Well, here Velus on the return.
Probably should have just kneeled.
Probably so.
No, you got to take the chance.
The favorite thing to see,
There's Rusty Lish.
just names of people.
Craig
Great
Krenzel.
quarterback for
Love
the
it.
Bears. Who's your favorite former Bears quarterback?
Mike Lennon.
Okay.
49
Is this-
starting QBs since 1980. The most in the NFL, more than the Browns. That's not great.
Yeah.
Justin took off those cool wraparound shades he had on earlier. I enjoyed those.
I wish I had my sunglasses at my daughter's soccer game the other day. It
Hmm.
was just blinding. Needed my shady rays.
First down. Got to throw it. Got to throw it. Holding.
Is it?
I don't think they
I
called
don't
it.
see
but
yellow.
Scott again. There you go.
They didn't
Mark
call it, but they
Carmen, you're a
should've.
winner.
Well, no, he's not a winner yet because he also has a parlay going.
Oh, I thought it was just for.
No,
Come on.
no, he went parlay.
That's why I don't get excited for people sports betting. I love sports betting,
Hey,
but I'm saying people, you got to, if you have a parlay, you got to say that it's a parlay. Maybe he did in the pre. I just missed it. Okay. DJ Moore with a scoop. That's that almost on the ground.
Plenty of time here.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 timeouts. Come on, DJ. Don't tap out. Don't tap out.
Yeah, what's that about? Why is he tapping out?
Oh, he's still in there. Okay.
Maybe you're saying I just want to stay in. But was he doing top of the helmet tap?
Yeah.
Minute 10 and counting.
Plenty of time. I would almost run the ball here.
Beautiful.
They can roll that or no?
Saying he got out.
Wow. Okay.
Well, he wasn't touched, so
just fell right down.
It's the NFL, so
it's not college, right? This is part of a parlay, right?
What do you need, Tanyan?
Carm, I need that pass a little bit lower there, buddy.
You need one Robert Tonyan
7
catch.
yards. He doesn't need 1 catch. He needs
7 yards from Robert
over
Tonyan.
6.5 yards.
Okay, Mark Carman will move to Bermuda if that happens.
Yeah,
I like the run call. I like the run call.
Yeah,
I agree because now you just call your timeout here.
Oh, I hate the run call. What a bad call.
It's coming back. Ah, man.
Evans has had. He must be mad. He's got 2 runs now where they called it back as a holds.
You don't need to hold. He's averaging 12 yards a carry without it.
They need Braxton Jones back, man.
Will we see him again this season?
Right there. There it was at the end, but it's already passed.
That's kind of a weak call.
Yeah.
I think that's a makeup for the one they missed on Lucas Patrick a couple snaps ago.
I don't like zebras, but at the zoo, they're fine.
Yeah.
Out in the wild, even better. But on a football field, nah.
God, that just backs things up so much. You were across midfield.
One nice throw here.
It's good to see Mooney involved more.
Yeah.
Call timeout here. Timeout.
Yeah, I would agree. Braggs is yelling to use a timeout.
It's third down, exactly. You don't want to give them the ball back.
You want to know here what happens.
They have 3 timeouts too.
It's true. Braggs is not happy the Bears didn't use a timeout there.
Oh, Darnell just on the ground.
He's beautiful throw from Bagent
that was a nice
to Moore. This drive is still alive. 19 to go and 3 timeouts. You could run right here too, Hope. What do you think?
Now you're playing for a field goal. Well, yeah, now you can. I would run the ball here.
Yeah,
19 seconds is not a lot.
True, but the 3 timeouts. Like now you're going for it.
He tumbled backwards, and then he kind of seemed a little.
Well, he has no choice. He's got to be okay.
Okay, good. He's fine.
So they're at the 50. Like,
this guy get a field goal here.
They're at the 47. Dump it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That was frightening.
Yeah.
Raider. Okay.
15 on the clock.
This is a great time to say this. I hate that I'm bringing it up now, but it was more so when I was frustrated in the first few games of the year. But I feel like the Bears offensive line, they don't do a good job of trying to sustain those blocks. And you often see that from the defensive linemen of getting their hands up. And that happened a lot early on. And I know it's tough to do that on every play throughout the whole game, but that seemed to happen quite a bit. And it happened on that play, but still lived to see.
No, I'm with you on that. They need to finish their blocks too. Like the play Fields got hurt on last week. Like Darnell Wright could have finished it.
Don't give up on that. Timeout. Braggs, they should use a timeout here.
Okay, Crosby. You're so excited. Look at you.
No, hey,
no, you can still get.
That's right. There's 2 plays here, and you can kick a field goal.
You can throw the ball anywhere here and get down.
You probably want, what, 12 seconds?
Show a replay. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Why did you just leave him?
It's bad.
Was that supposed to be a screen? Why did they go? Why did they just?
I hope they're
I
not
don't
running a
understand
screen.
what just happened.
Crosby.
3rd and 17, 9 ticks on the old clockaroo.
How many yards do they need here? Yeah, they need this.
3rd and 17.
I don't even see the field goal line. It's like
timeout by the Raiders.
You need to get to
You need
the
to at least skip the first down for field goal.
What do you need to get to? 38?
what is that? 55? Is he
Something
good
like
from
that.
55? He's fine, right? Didn't he hit a 57-yarder this year?
Yeah, that's stretching it.
Yeah.
I'd say at least a 35. Feel
To
good.
feel good. Yeah. Well, let's hope we see.
I don't know how I feel about the double X in his name.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, what's his full name? Is it Maximus? Maximilian?
Maybe. I don't know that.
It's Max.
Yeah. Another rollout. This is the last play of the half
is it.
before a field goal. Yeah.
Then we got 2 seconds. Let's just toss it up
Yeah.
there. We're going to screw up his passer rating.
The coaching staff is going to have to answer a lot of questions about this week. This
Yeah.
was terrible clock
I
management.
don't know. Why are you punting? Why are you punting?
You're not punting, are you?
Wait, you serious?
You're ahead of us. You tell me.
I think Hoag's saying here you could roll out
No, they're not
and just
punting.
throw the ball away, right? Or just run the ball out of bounds. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
They're staying in. They're
not
going to
punting.
stay in. They're
Okay.
going to
They're not
go.
punting. Tyson Bagent's arm is
All right.
definitely going to get the ball down there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try for the touchdown here. This is
Right. Just roll out.
I just run a
Let the clock go.
nice L.
Smart.
Have the other guy come across the old hook and ladder play, and
No.
let's
I'm
go.
done. I'm done with trying to attempt to score in the first
No.
half.
Let's do it.
No.
Let's go.
No. At this point, odds are stacked against you for anything good happening here.
I do like Fluce's fit today. It's a good fit.
Yeah. Hey. Flus, defensive coordinator, Eberflus, solid.
everybody
few
is
weeks.
mad.
Is that Peterman?
Everyone's
Why?
mad at Flus right now
Why?
for not calling that third down on.
I
or
didn't say
timeout.
head coach Matt. I
Nathan
said
Peterman
defensive
isn't a
coordinator
quarterback.
Matt
Oh,
Eberflus. But
No,
yes.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
The conversation right now is everybody.
I love it. We need
Just-
Peterman to throw this pass. This is great.
Well, watch the play.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Here. Oh, I love it. Spin roll right. That's awesome. That's a beautiful play. Wow. I love it. It's halftime.
Listen. That was actually
That's good.
a good decision.
Yeah.
But he should have ran the ball out of bounds. Like you don't throw that.
I would
ball.
say you don't
Like,
roll him the opposite way. That seems weird.
Just don't throw the ball.
DJ's laughing
No.
probably right now.
We don't need to do
It's
that.
halftime, everyone.
Wait, why would you put Peterman in?
His arm's
So you
better.
don't.
I don't think his arm's better.
Yeah.
No.
I would say so you don't
That
injure.
would be the only reason.
I'd put him in so you don't injure Bagent. I just run the ball out of bounds there. I don't care about the points there. Nothing good's gonna
That's
happen.
halftime. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
out of this chair and bring someone else in.
I don't do that.
Yeah, Braggs,
it's-
Carm, someone.
Carr,
Oh, yeah,
Braggs,
they can come.
halftime. Let's go.
All right, this is gonna be a legit halftime show, so I'm gonna exit,
Okay.
and then I'll see you in the third quarter when the Bears will still have their lead. Oh.
I hope so.
Hey, Adam, how are you?
Trying to figure out why they use Nathan Peterman right there.
Why did they use Nathan Peterman there? Braggs is straight. I say he has no arm strength. They had to go Peterman because he can't throw a Hail Mary.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. Like, do they not? If they think Peterman has better arm strength than Tyson Bagent,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I
then
just.
your guy ain't it.
Well, that's what I
But
just.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
Well, that's what I just told.
it's been written in every scout that no one's ever questioned his arm strength.
I know.
Okay.
So
well, then
I-
why did he need Grandpa to come in and throw
I
that Hail
don't-
Mary? For
I
him?
don't know.
I don't know, but it should be a question asked after the game, and maybe we'll get an answer that won't be accurate.
I mean, they were at the
He'll be
40-yard
like,
line.
Flus will be like, we just wanted to get a look
Let-
at Nathan Peterman.
Let's just say for the record that Peterman can throw it 5 yards farther than Bagent. It's a 60-yard bomb. Okay, whatever.
I'm still pissed off they were in that position. They shouldn't have been there. There should have been timeouts taken, saving 30 seconds on the clock.
Thank you. That's the whole point to me. Hello, you are 1-5. You are trying to figure out if this guy can play. You have the ball to end the half. The Raiders get the ball to start the second half. Why are you playing like you're trying to squeeze out the Super Bowl right now? Let him run a 2-minute drill and let's see what happens. Jesus.
So I think really the only opportunity there to call timeout was 3rd and 7, which is if you don't get it, you're now punting them the ball
With 40 some
and they have
seconds.
3 timeouts.
But they had a first down to the 40. They're walking. There's a 119. They're huddling up. Come on, man. Call timeout. Get up there. Run a first down play. Have a couple plays called. This is not rocket science. I'm sorry. The coaching staff continues as far as like game management, just to me, what would fall under the umbrella of basic stuff. They don't seem to do a very good job with it at all. And they were timid at the half in the Broncos game, and they ended up losing it.
But wasn't the big problem right there? Larry Borum had a hold.
Yes, sure.
And then Bagent got sacked too.
Yeah, you can't take that sack there.
Right, but the philosophy of how they went about the drive was off. And then look.
I disagree. Like he said, the Larry Borum hold really killed their momentum. That was a great play call. They caught him off guard by running the ball there.
I wanted them to run the ball there.
Broke off 20 yards, and now you're cooking. You're on your side of the field with 3 timeouts. Instead, it's coming backwards.
So now you're behind the chains. You're lucky to get to 3rd and 7. That's a situation there. I'm just telling you, most coaches would let that clock tick a little. Now, I think you maybe find a middle point there where maybe you snap it a little bit earlier, but I don't necessarily hate they didn't call timeout.
I get your logic.
Yeah.
It's easy to say after the fact once they got the first down.
Once I'll just go back to once they started moving the ball and got up to the 40 and they're huddling up and there's 119 to go and they're letting the clock run. And come on, man. Let's run a normal 2-minute drill. So let's have some urgency.
Am I an asshole for thinking that? I mean, for the Bears for the first time having not won a home game in 392 days, that was a boring first half. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, it kind of was.
I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We're dying for a home win, but it was like, wow.
Hoyer was terrible.
So methodical, like Carm said, I think is the word for the first half, which, hey, maybe this team needs a little boring, just
they're playing tight. They're trying to put the quarterback in the best position to be successful, not asking him to do too much. They're running the ball. The Raiders are not great. I mean, their plan was let's just throw the ball to Devontae Adams 8,000 times with a drop at Jacoby Myers.
I don't see a scenario really where this game could have been fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if the Bears were going to win this game and they do have a 14-3 halftime lead here, like it was going to be like this, where they're kind of like grinding it out, trying to make sure Max Crosby doesn't kill anyone. It's just kind of the way it has to be today, I think.
They have it. And maybe
I wonder if the underneath stuff and the quick stuff will open up a double move here or there that can spring a big play.
Hopefully, you got to trust their pass protection, which right now I don't. And I think Getsy had a pretty good half there. I think they did a lot of things that make sense to not let Max Crosby wreck the game. I said this earlier when you guys weren't up here that it's almost like having Max Crosby on the field is actually helping Luke Getsy today because he can't get cute. Like he has to call stuff to negate number 98. And they're just kind of sticking to that. So I think Getsy's having a pretty good day. I'm I'm willing to listen to some arguments on the timeout usage and how that all played out there, but I think the bottom line is 3rd and 7 with a rookie quarterback. I understand why they let that clock bleed a little bit.
Yep.
I'm more mad that Larry Borum has 2 holds. He's just got to play better, man. The first one was horrible technique. The second one wasn't necessary.
He was already past him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have called the second one, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a hold.
We have a super chat from Sangray Kim on this $5. If we used the timeout, we punted, then they scored a field goal with 30 seconds on the clock and 3 timeouts, we would have been mad as hell too. So
Can you say that again a little slower?
Yeah, if we used the timeout, we punted, then they score a field goal with 30 seconds on the clock and 3 timeouts, we would have been mad as hell too.
Right. And I'm just telling you, most coaches in that situation.
That's how you lose a game.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you've let them right back in it, and they get the ball to start the
3rd
second
and
half.
7. If it's 3rd and 1, I get it, but 3rd and 7.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's
Again, that was not my problem with the drive. It was just the way they meandered into it. They were trying to run out the clock. They were not trying to score. If they ended up scoring, it was a bonus. The biggest thing they were focusing on was not giving the ball back.
I disagree, man. They were well on their way to scoring until the holding call. There was plenty of time. They didn't need to be in a rush. 2 minutes with 3 timeouts is an eternity. You don't need to be in a rush. You're just giving them the ball.
Yeah, I think really what we're dialing into with you, Carm, is I think you're just mad because Bagent should have 3 touchdowns right now. And I know that's what you're thinking. You want.
I don't think like that. That's not what I'm thinking.
All I'm saying, I just don't want us here in Chicago to fall into this like, okay, we're done with this coaching staff, so everything's the coach's fault. They got some batty. I think I just confused the word shitty with batty or bad.
Shalabi.
They have bad players out there too
stroke there
that are making. I did. The Bears football will do that to you. My point is, there's plenty of players making mistakes too. It's not all the coaches.
Listen. I'm not sitting here praising the defensive line for the amount of pressure that they were able to create in the first half. I did think, though, to the coaching point, okay, finally at the end of the half they started sending more than 4. Like let's play this aggressively. It was great to see Kyler Gordon on a blitz.
The Tyreek Stevenson penalty was
that's another
crap.
Coaching point, by the way. But maybe
can he turn his head around? Sure. Is that a pass interference? No.
That was a shitty call. He barely touched him. He was like patting his back.
I didn't like that call.
And they called PI.
Yeah,
but that's another question that that Nick should ask or somebody should ask. You are the way they're coaching the defense, it's almost like Tyreek's the number 1 quarterback. I mean, he got a lot of time on Devontae in that first half. A lot of time.
I questioned it right out the gate. So far, it's okay. I mean, Adams has 5 catches, 48 yards. Raiders have 3 points.
Well, I mean, they're keeping Adams in front of them, but Adams also probably could have 63 yards if he didn't just fall down as fast as he possibly can.
Yeah, I heard you say that over there, and I could not disagree with you more.
Okay.
Especially on that one. Brisker was about to pop him.
Yeah, I don't care. He does it.
You just want to see him get hit.
He does it every play.
Okay.
And it's smart.
Yes.
So
it's smart.
I'm not saying it's not smart.
Okay.
It is smart, but
then why are you mad about it?
It's soft. This ain't a soft
so
sport.
you would rather have him
fight for your yards. You fight in this sport. You don't lay down. I think it's soft. If he was on my team, it'd drive me
If I was paying that guy as much money as I'm paying him, I would want him to do what he did.
Hey, I get it. He's a great player, really smart, gonna have a much longer career, avoid some shoulder injuries from getting popped. I get it. But it would drive me nuts. Because you just never know. I mean, remember that one a couple of weeks ago where Darnell Mooney almost broke that touchdown going through like 3 guys? You'll never know if Devontae Adams can do that because he'll lay down before anyone touches him. Which, again, very smart, but man, is it soft.
Underrated, Hogue, that Braggs is just deep down.
I mean, that was
a wannabe tough guy.
That was a meatball take if I ever heard one.
Hell yeah.
This
Meatball
man
Island.
How many ball fights in bars have you had in your career?
A good handful.
Good handful.
Let me rephrase. How many fights in bars did you have last night?
None in the bars last night.
When's the last time you got
good vibes? Good vibes last night.
When's the last time you had a fisticuff? Period.
No comment.
He's like Tuesday.
No comment.
Look, back to reality here, and not Braggs' bar life. The Bears played a good first half of football. Defense did enough. Offense got in the end zone twice. Bagent 14 and 19, 104 yards. So if you want to extrapolate that out, that's 28.
So wait,
28 for 38 for 208.
And so he handed that forward to DJ Moore, not pitched it. There's not like
DJ Moore didn't get in the end zone.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Deontay Foreman's got both touchdowns.
That's right.
No problem.
I'm counting that touchdown.
All right. Do the Bears win?
Hell yeah. Me and Carmen picked them to win. We knew this. We prophesized this.
They don't lose. They don't win this game. Have a good post-game show. I can't.
You're not coming?
I don't. Well, I'll be here, but I might just stand mute. All right. What's happening? Me?
I got some super chats. We want to run through those real quick.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I got to get up, but
okay.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, make sure you hit that like button. And what would help us for post game, if you don't mind, if you can find the link for the post game show and set a notification and hit the like button,
that'd be even better.
The link is down there in the description.
Yeah, over 1,000 people watching right now.
Awesome.
Let's go.
All right, who's taking my spot here?
Looks like Kev. And here comes Jake for me. All right, let's go. Enjoy the second half. We're going to have an amazing watch along right here, so don't go anywhere as Kevin is sitting down. Here comes Jake. Let's go. TB, TB, TB. TB17. TB17.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, while we do this line change, we got a super chat from Joe Calcagno.
Joe.
He said, didn't want a garbage interception on Tyson's stat line. That's in regards to that last play where Nathan Peterman comes in.
Oh, that's true.
Solid angle, $5 super chat. 14-3 lead and conservative bad coaching really harshed the vibes in that 2-minute drill. It really did. I didn't like it.
What's going to harsh the vibes if they can't stop the Raiders on this drive?
True.
Another one here from Quentin Harris. Or Quentin Helms, $5. Bagent executing the short game well. I'd like to see the ball go downfield if he can, especially with the last play. I wonder if he can. Now, I remember reading his profile. He was supposed to have like a really active arm, and he was supposed to generate a lot of velocity on his throws. I'm surprised to not see him in there. Not that it matters much.
Yeah.
What, a 60-yard throw? Best case scenario.
I don't know what to think about that last play because I was fine with just running out of bounds and being okay with it.
Wow. Brisker or Kyler Gordon got ran over there. Josh Jacobs.
Last one from Nathan Johnson, $5. I disagree with the aggressive 2-minute take. Give your undrafted free agent rookie a sure lead at the half.
That's right. That's how I was. I said, hey, take Bagent out, have Peterman in, have him run out of bounds. It's the end of the half. Go in the locker room with a 14-3 lead. I was fine with that.
Yeah, the emotion.
At that point.
The emotion of that could have been a hold.
Jacobs running really hard.
Jeez, now Jacobs running everyone over.
He's showing why he led the league in rushing last year.
Looked like there was a bit of a hook or a hold on the defensive line there. He might have let him go.
You don't want this to be the half where Jacobs gets
right
things
there,
right this season.
Right there on Justin Jones. He got kind of hooked as he was coming around.
Brisker
was there on the play.
Tackle, but hey.
Tackling Josh Jacobs isn't easy.
No.
It's very good.
Oh!
Absolutely crushed.
Justin Jones got him that time.
There we go.
That's an impact play, folks. Steven exits, Sarah in, and we want to just say thanks to Ollie Pop.
Thank you, Steven.
And Steven.
Thank
you to Ollie Pop. The watermelon lime. A recommendation from Kevin Kaduk.
The watermelon lime is excellent.
Very good.
I was drinking the lime one, the lemon lime.
Love
it.
It
tastes like a key lime pie. I like it. It's
Jacob's down on the sideline now.
I haven't gotten a chance, but we did have some root beer ones at the tailgate.
You have to try that.
I'm a big root beer guy.
All right, so now the
third and long. Need a turnover. Josh Jacobs shaking up a little bit. He was pointing at his. Looks like he was pointing at his side hip or.
he got rocked.
The Patriots are winning too. As I can. All right, I'll stop paying attention to it.
There we go. Big stop
work.
on third down.
Tyler Gordon.
So you start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the other aspect of it. Like, you could see this defense starting to turn the corner last week, and now this week they're playing, a backup quarterback right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hoyer throws it behind his receiver. If it's, a more accurate pass, maybe that's a first down.
Yeah.
So it was a good combination of like the defense starting to turn the corner and then being able to play a backup. That this game really set up nicely for the Bears.
Yeah.
And the offense is doing everything it needs to do. Most importantly, not turning the football over.
Key thing. Hold on to that ball. And yes, the defense has been a huge improvement from early on. So I know we're only a little more than a halfway through this game, but 35 total points allowed by the defense against the Commanders last week in the loss to the Vikings, and then so far through 2+ quarters here against the Raiders. Those first 4 games, every week it was 31 to the Packers, it was 27 to the Bucks, it was 41 to the Chiefs, and then against the Broncos, would it get up to 35?
Yeah.
So it's like those. You're not going to win many games when that happens, but at least these last 3, you're in them. You got to find a way to not make turnovers and hang on to the ball.
Lo and behold, what was the common denominator in the turnaround too? The return of, their secondary.
That's right.
That was injured across the board.
It's true.
Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon come back. Josh Blackwell's been out. Eddie Jackson in and out.
Yeah.
You can manage a couple injuries, but when they're all out, you don't have any secondary.
That's why I was able to stay so optimistic. And even though the loss to the Broncos and then they got that win against the Commanders, it's just that Vikings loss last week that killed me because I was so optimistic. Like, hey, they could come back, get on a roll. And then that game last week, it just hurt so bad because the defense looked like they were back intact, ready to roll, and the offense let them down.
See, and for Kevin and I, we were talking about this earlier, that it's always the Broncos game. Like every time we get into this situation, we're like, man, we're almost back in it. The Broncos game is the one that looms large.
If you win that Broncos game, we're sitting here and looking, okay, we can move to 3 and 4, and you can work with 3 and 4.
Yeah, yep. It's true.
You like talk about injuries, like every Chicago team, it seems, particularly since we've launched and even before that, have just been derailed by injuries. Yep. I mean, obviously it started with Lonzo Ball and the Bulls, but the White Sox have struggled mightily with injuries the last 2 seasons. The Bears obviously have fought through a lot of them to start this season. Even the Cubs, with their bullpen kind of going down here at the latter half of this year.
Stroman too.
Stroman.
My heart.
And those things are going to happen, but it just,
my heart has been injured.
That's right. So
it's nice to say, well, speaking of injury, though, it's nice to see Darnell Wright fighting through whatever he had, because if he had gone out early, that's a big blow to an offensive line that's already sustained a lot of injuries. And to see him come right back out after, I thought he would take a playoff. He didn't even take a playoff.
Love to see the toughness there.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Let's not talk about him anymore.
I just seriously said his name and then he steps
That's going to happen in a game like this when you're going against the premier edge rusher in Crosby. But yeah, it seems
got a $5 super chat from Seth. So sorry if it's been said already, but it'd be at least 17-0 right now if the refs didn't blow that damn DPI call and the ghost holding call. I glanced at that first. I thought 17-0
record
was the overall record.
Hey. 4 minutes so well.
There
almost. Yeah, right in the nuts.
That's what he gets for not cutting it towards the sidelines.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You had room to go left.
Oh, the old Leonard leap from the Rutgers.
You don't see many number ones that are.
And look, dude, that room is already banged up. Let's try to stay healthy. Come on.
Oh, Carm's not
happy with the spot. And
And Hogue
says he agrees. They're on separate sides of the room right now, like fighting parents.
Yeah. It's like stepbrothers.
They can't be in the same room when they're off camera.
Hey, Braggs, the Bears are running the ball. Hey, Braggs, is this a good thing?
Yes, this is something I've been asking for since week 2.
God,
and it's now resonating. I mean, you're doing it, also to protect your rookie Division II quarterback, but at the same time, this is something that they've needed to be doing for the majority of this season because it's the one thing they've proven they can do consistently, and it frustrates the hell out of me when they go away from it at times.
Yeah,
do
it. Okay, now they stopped them on first down, so hey, let's mix it up a little bit now. But let's do that until they stop it, right?
Well, it's a war of attrition. Not every carry is going to.
Not sure how that tackle was legal there.
Ain't it?
You're allowed to tackle people by the neck.
Yeah, it's a Dick Butkus tackle.
It was.
I was thinking the same thing.
Butkus would have been proud. Yeah, it just hurts
assault.
Kev Kiesko says he's drinking Olipop right now while he's doing his route.
Oh, thank you.
And listening to CHGO Bears.
What are you drinking? We got watermelon lime here.
Look
what
at
are you
this
drinking?
kid.
Come on, there we go. First down.
Not so secret, Bagent man.
Soldier Field sounds really really happy right now.
It does.
392 days since the last win. I guess that'll do it to you. Look at Darnell Wright fighting on the edge there.
Beautiful. Beautiful blocking.
As somebody with Cole Kmet on my fantasy team, can we just get a couple throws funneled that way?
I was telling
a few.
I've been the commissioner of my fantasy league for 15 years, and it's been the same 10 guys. We do $200 a person.
Here we go. Play action.
Look at this play.
Here we go. They've got blockers.
Oh, they got blockers. Ran him over.
Huge play.
Don't point. Please don't point.
They're moving.
At least they didn't give the flag there, but you got to be careful about
play
that stuff.
action,
I mean, I wish that you could do a little bit of time. I mean, baseball, they've embraced it, right? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with pointing at a guy after you run him over, but I just know how this league is. Oh, he stepped out way before.
Man, I'm just looking at that exotic play call, and look at that. I loved it. Loving it. Love to get out there and block.
I mean, any offensive lineman will tell you they like run blocking more than pass blocking.
Sure.
Because you're not guessing. You know who you're engaging with and you're going. You know, there's obviously, which way, block right, block left, whatever. But with pass rush, there's so many different variables you have to consider. And, it's just a different game. It gets your offensive lineman engaged into the game running the football like this. Look at Kari Blasingame open that up. This is a beautiful thing.
It is. But then they're mixing it up, right? That other play action screen pass, the Foreman, that was great. And I think the offensive linemen like to get out there in space and knock some people around. Right here, you see that. And then same thing, an edge rush there.
That was a late hit.
Yeah. To the edge.
It's garbage, man.
Clock winding down.
Woo! What a cut!
Little stutter step.
It's some Bear football.
This is good. This feels right.
I was saying to Carm on the other side of the half. Kind of just reminds me of a 1989 NFC North match. I know the Raiders aren't obviously in the NFC North, but got two quarterbacks who are limited.
Right.
Just going to run the ball a lot.
Like, what to expect coming into the game.
Like Mike Tomczak versus Tommy Kramer.
Sure.
Look at this. Get up the field. Two of the best jerseys in the game.
Yeah.
Helmets, right?
I love the Raiders. Raiders uniforms to me are the best in the NFL. I mean,
trying to think.
I heard that a lot today at the tailgate. A lot of people were saying they love the Raiders.
If we're being objective, if we're being completely objective, obviously we have
visually.
Yeah. The Bears, I think, are up there just because they're so classic and obviously they mean a lot to us. But if you're a football player, to be wearing silver and black,
It's a good look.
Yeah. Oh boy. Got rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna score it away like just the same way Fields might, but got rid of it.
Foreman just gave a point to or Bagent just gave a point to Foreman for getting back there too. Saved him from a grounding.
Adam Hogue, really big Larry Borum fan. Wait, correction. Adam Hogue questioning Larry Borum.
Adam just said if Larry Borum makes that block, that could have been a touchdown.
3rd and 6. There we go.
The extra effort.
First down.
Evans. Wow. Yes. Who would be in the Evans Hall of Fame? Bob and Mike and Vince. Yeah. Yeah. Vince, Bob, Evans, Mike Evans. Okay.
This is such a huge. You get 7 here, really putting the Raiders in a tough spot. And if you only get 3, still a 2-score game. So
Play action.
No.
Got to get rid of that. Wow, he does.
Wow.
Man.
Anytime touchdown. Come on. Break
Take
3
an
more
exception.
tackles.
Wow. He looked like Emery Moorhead there. I know he's a fullback.
I mean, if it's going to
Once Blazon game actually gets in the end zone, will you be anywhere near even on?
Yeah.
Will you be anywhere near even on all the?
Sometimes I've put 20 down on it. Sometimes I only put 5. And now it's starting to go down. Before it was like plus 2,200. Today it was only plus 1,300. I'm like, what is this garbage? It should be plus.
And you bet it anyway.
5,200.
Yeah, it's tradition now.
We're going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Just stick with me. Look at him, patient.
But if Foreman scored all the touchdowns, there won't be any.
Can I tell you the bet I made the other night?
Not
football related.
This is football.
That was my favorite part of the
I put some money on Wemby for MVP. It's like 120 to 1 right now.
He's a rookie. I think he could win Rookie of the Year. MVP, you never know.
I mean, at those odds, I'm not saying it's likely.
Sure.
I'm not saying he has a good chance, but
put $10 down. All right. An opportunity here to really make things hard on the Raiders.
Bless you.
Would you feel pretty confident with the 21-3 lead?
Yeah, I would.
Just because of who they're playing?
Yeah, well, and the defense, like a much better situation defensively than that Broncos game.
Because they're about to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Brags, people in the comment are saying bless you to you.
Yeah, people in the comments are saying bless you. Yeah. And all Lawrence is doing is yelling at me because I'm asking for a tissue.
I said bless you.
I'm not a big bless you guy. I'm going to be honest. You just sneeze. It's a natural occurrence. You sneeze, do your thing.
Yeah, I don't need to bless you. I just need a tissue.
There'll be no blessings from Jake.
Yeah, no blessings.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 5.
No blessings.
I can mute your mic for you to blow your nose if you want.
Get some!
DJ Moore!
What a throw.
Oh. Just dancing over there.
What a throw. Dancing. Yeah, it was a one-hander.
What is he doing here?
He did everything.
Got the separation.
He did everything right.
Oh, my God. It actually was
one-handed scoop into the chest.
It was pretty well placed. I mean,
Yeah. It was pretty good. I mean,
it was a nice job by the corner.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If Peter gives up on the play, that's a catch. But credit to Peters from sticking with that. 3rd and goal.
Poof.
Here we go.
Touchdown.
Foreman, 3 touchdowns.
Wow. The Dante Foreman game.
The Dante Foreman game, indeed.
Tyson Bagent.
He's playing so well, I'm going to have to say his name correctly. Deontay Foreman. Did I get it right that time?
Foreman wants his check. That's
Love
what
it.
people are commenting.
He's going to need it. And Bagent with his first touchdown pass, correct? As a Chicago Bear. Is that it, Mark Carmen? How's it feel?
Send it to the Hall of Fame. Send it to Canton.
Okay.
Would you like to come over here and sing?
Feeling good. And Kevin, you asked me just a few minutes ago, would you feel great with a 21-3 lead? I feel tremendous. I haven't felt better.
Oh, look at Bagent
in
and
a
the
long
dad.
time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gives great hugs. He's an arm wrestler.
Do you know Carm? Do you know that Bagent's dad is younger than Carm?
Is that true?
Well, everybody's younger than Carm.
Oh, wow.
He's I'm still younger. I'm still younger than Mr. Bagent, though.
It's good.
So that's good.
They showed a photo of those two together. It's Tyson and Tyler, correct?
Yeah.
And it was like 9 years ago or something. And man, like he looked pretty young, and it made me feel old because I was like 9 years ago, I was an adult still. And he looked like a little kid.
All right, chat. Let's check in with the chat right now. Who feels confident right now? Press 1 if you're feeling confident. 2 if you're still, if you need to see zeros.
No, feel great. How? What?
We got a 1.5. We got a 1.5 from Solid Angle. I like that one.
Yeah.
Got a lot of ones here.
Feeling awesome.
Benjamin says 2-ish. Miguel says 1.5. Straight Smoke says 2. Hello Kitty says I still don't know 2. Lions down 34-0.
Wow. You'd love to see that.
I don't know who. Oh, was it Kyle Brandt would call them the best team in the NFL this week?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was
the
Kyle
Bears.
Brandt. No, the Lions.
Okay. And
So
then
there had to be some sort of universal correction there.
Yeah. Right.
Very nice.
Fran says 1.75.
Okay.
Bro Delicious can't be convinced he's on 2. Joe Miracle says 3.
Guys, come on.
Old Salem says we would be losing if Fields was playing.
No.
I don't know. The Raiders, yeah. I guess depending on if Fields turned the ball over and
sure
gave the Raiders good field position. I mean, credit to the Bears coaching staff. I last week I said this team just isn't prepared coming into the games, and they weren't. But
right,
it'll be a pretty interesting week in CHGO Bears land. I'll tell you that much.
Sure.
Hey, by the way, make sure you stick around for postgame. I know everyone here probably will.
Yeah.
But it would help us out a lot in our quest to maintain our status as the #1 postgame show on YouTube. If you popped into the description, open up a new window, go into that link for the postgame show, hit like, and set a notification, and that will do wonders for us. I think it's going to be a pretty rollicking show. I think a lot of people are going to tune in. Sometimes it's a little hard to get people for these home games because we've got 65,000 potential people trying to get out of Soldier Field or whatever.
That's true.
But also, you can watch the game on your phone.
Yeah,
while you're waiting
going over
to
the
get out of
bridge.
South Lot.
We got a few billion people around the world that should be tuning in to CHGO Bears postgame show. But yeah, no doubt.
10 million
about
Tyson
that.
Bagent fans can't be wrong.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll be Carm singing Secret Bagent Man. No, I'm kidding.
Andrew Sullivan, 199 super chats. A small thing, but offense looks fluid with Bagent.
I love
the Raiders' offense does not look fluid with
not.
Brian Hoyer.
It
I'll
is
tell you
not.
that much.
And I love how Jalen Johnson there was like already calling that an incompletion before the ball had hit the ground. That was,
and the thing about it too, wow, the Lions getting their asses whooped 35-0.
That's
That's
the
an
Mark
ass-
Andrews
that's
and
an
Lamar
ass whooping.
Jackson.
No, but I'll just say this much
Respect.
too when it comes to Bagent. It's just, I mean, it goes without saying, but it should be highlighted. They've found a young quarterback to develop. this is a backup that could come in. Like, look at, I mean, like we're just saying, Hoyer he's been in this league how long?
Well, they've found a lot of quarterbacks to develop over the years. They just haven't developed them well.
Right. No, as far as
you feel like the talent from the get,
right, like Mitch and Justin and those guys, like you're developing them, but you're developing them on a different level than a guy like Tyson Bagent. And we've never had that guy just waiting in the far back.
Mm-hmm.
He has no expectations, just develop at whatever, rhythm you need to develop at.
Yeah.
You can take him along slowly. It's not like this thing where, with Mitch and Justin, right away, they're going to have pressure and expectation, as a top 5 quarterback to be your franchise guy. That's not who Tyson Bagent is. And we've never really had that option. We've always had these veteran backups who are no good.
Yeah.
And they're a waste of time. They're a waste of everybody's time. This Tyson Bagent dude, he's not a waste of time.
I bought a Nick Foles shirt from you once, Braggs.
Yes, I know. We still have that in our store too. And for my
it was a Foles Royce shirt.
Yeah. Sometimes I send it to my buddy Jake, who does the graphic design for that stuff. And we just laugh at how stupid we are sometimes as Bears fans.
No, you're right, though. The backup quarterbacks, and then oftentimes the third quarterback that either doesn't make the team or is a practice squad guy is cut, whatever, typically has been that second, third, fourth tier type veteran quarterback or been in the league for 3 to 5 years, where like Matt Blanchard for a while, right? The Lake Zurich kid, he was kind of in that realm. Like, could he be some? And then I think Dan Lefevre years ago, another guy like, but besides that, you could probably count on one hand a young rookie quarterback that you're.
There was that one quarterback that was from like Whitewater, Wisconsin. I bet you Adam knows his name too. He looked good. Adam,
that was Blanchard.
Who
right?
was what? No, was it Blanchard?
Yeah, ask him.
Adam, who was that backup, like third string quarterback at camp from Whitewater, Wisconsin? Years ago, like 8 years. What? No. Somebody in the chat might have it. Yeah, it was like 8 years ago, and he was pretty good too.
It wasn't Blanchard
for a Whitewater, Wisconsin guy. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't Blanchard, Hogue.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
I got good comments in the chat right now. It's cooking. There we go.
Sack.
Jones with a great game so far, right?
Jones is having a great
he's had
game.
a great game. Yeah, because you're not seeing too much of Dexter today. It's mostly Matt Blanchard. Nice call.
Oh yeah,
look at you, Jay.
I am a fan of the Chicago Bears football organization.
That's putting it mildly, my friend.
Yeah, we all are. And another quarter is going to go by here after this play.
Yep, one more.
The Bears
play.
will be leading. There'll be one more to go, guys.
See if they can get a turnover here. 2nd and 18. Hoyer's going to try to force something. Oh,
nothing.
That'll work. Dude,
what does Adams want?
Tyreek Stevenson.
Get up.
Hey,
not playing for the Packers anymore. You're not getting calls because Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback. Get up, go back to the huddle.
He's very good, but yeah, he
sucks.
There's no penalty on that play.
I love it. Right? Tyreek Stevenson in man coverage, dude. This guy,
he can do it.
He can do it.
Yeah,
he can do it. He's a dog, man. I enjoy the way he plays the game.
Love that.
Great play by Tyreek.
I hate that I'm turning into Lovie Smith, though. I said that earlier today, where like taking the seasons, breaking into 4 quarters. I'm doing it on a game. And I remember as a kid, like always being annoyed by that. So
3rd and 18. Going deep.
Throw.
Oh boy.
They're gonna call flag.
And that is a penalty.
And he's showing off. He doesn't even know it.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows. Hey, how's it going?
Then he took us.
Pizza.
We've got a pizza delivery happening live on camera right now.
We'll never
Main
forget
lobby.
the way you thrilled
Thank you.
the studio with a extra large pizza. It's here.
With some
We're
wings.
gonna eat. Mark's in panic mode.
There's Jacobs. Inside the 10. Not great. All right. How does everyone feel now?
I feel fine.
I feel fine. If they lose this game,
I feel fine.
They're pathetic.
I feel fine.
There's no reason they shouldn't win this
End
game.
of the world
Even if they score a touchdown here, there's no reason why.
Tony says to make sure we tip the pizza man. We did tip the pizza
Pre-tipped.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-tip.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Now I will say I failed at tipping earlier today, but we're going to make that up next week to our wonderful people at Firewater.
Hey, the Firewater guys, yeah, they've been
Awesome.
great. They've been great. Firewater Barbecue has been at our tailgates every home game this year. Unbelievable food. So shout out to those guys.
My wife isn't easy to please, and she loved the barbecue.
Yeah, well,
Period.
Yeah, the mac and cheese, the baked beans, the wings, pulled pork. It's been unbelievable. And we got one more tailgate coming up here, November 9th, the Thursday night game against the Carolina Panthers.
So an afternoon tailgate, right?
Afternoon
Starting
tailgate.
at 2 o'clock hour. I think.
We're gonna start that thing at 8 a.m.
Okay, that's not true to all of you buying admittance. So, yeah.
No, well, we've typically about 4 hours before
so
each game.
around
So
Did we get like a solo stove out there?
I don't even know if we're gonna need it.
there was
the way
the
we've been
tailgate
so
next
lucky.
to us.
Yeah,
Had one with some wood burning.
I think that's something we could do. Presented by Circus Sports, another great partner out there, along with Goose Island
We
and
need that
Ollie
solo
Pop.
stove partnership.
Yep, it's been a great, and this is going to be our last one. We're going to have more events here this season that aren't tailgate related.
Are we in a position to say next Sunday's plans?
Yeah, we can at least say it. So be prepared to join us at Fireplace Inn on Wells.
On Wells next Sunday night.
We'll be there. We're gonna have great Bears coverage. Come out, hang out with the guys, watch the game, and you may have some live shows there as well. So more details to come. Should have that.
We have to make sure that we can actually transmit our show from there.
Do a site
Otherwise,
test,
it'll
make
just be
sure
a
we're
hangout.
right. That's right. We will have a watch party there. We will let you know if it's
but no watch along next Sunday. So
that's right. You're
You can watch along with us in person.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And if the Bears, go on a winning streak, we can give Mark Carmen swirlies.
Yes, we should. Hey, see that game right there? They highlighted 1994 Bears game. My dad and I, we went to the Holiday Inn lobby and watched that game because we couldn't watch it on the TV at home for some reason. I can't remember, but I always remember that game, and we talk about that all the time. That shows that's during a stretch too as a Bears fan in the 90s that was not that successful. That was the only good thing that happened in the 1990s for Chicago Bears fans was that year, that playoff win, right?
Beating the Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was it.
On Sundays in the 90s,
I got killed by the Niners the next weekend.
My youth basketball league that I was in throughout the 90s.
Yeah.
I would play, they would be on Sundays. So church in the morning, then basketball. So a lot of my Bears memories in the 90s were sitting in my car and listening on the radio. And it's just, I don't do that as much anymore. And there's a part of me that misses that a little bit.
Yeah. Wayne Larrabee.
Yeah. Wayne. It breaks my heart to hear Wayne Larrabee do Packers calls.
He does a nice job.
Oh,
Jacobs with the touchdown catch.
Wow.
Now we got to see if he got both feet in. What a catch by the running back there.
Let's review this. Let's see this. Ball. Hands. 1 foot. Out of bounds. That's not a touchdown. And I will go to the grave with that. Yeah.
But down the road, he's just saying
that would be really weird. 40, 50 years from now when you die, you'd be like, that was not a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's his last words.
That's it.
And
Josh Jacobs was out of bounds.
Josh
Jacobs out of bounds.
Oh, boy. What a lovely Sunday afternoon. It's been a beautiful day. The Bears are,
This is why you should have played. Yeah. This is why you should have played fantasy football, though, because Josh Jacobs is on my team. I'm kind of like, you're going to get it anyway. Can it just be this play?
I do feel for you there, but I really also do
well,
not
like
care.
I was saying
earlier, I know.
Like I said, I've been playing forever, and I've won my league a couple times. Well, our winner takes home $1,600, but I just now the last couple of years with how busy, I just cannot keep up with it the way. Like if you're gonna win our league, you really got to be like locked in.
You got it. You got to.
I can't do it.
Very busy. So, you know who's locked in? Josh McDaniels and
fourth down
and
here.
Matt Eberflus, both of them just spitting and yelling at their play sheets.
Going for it, 4th and 4.
We're gonna go for it.
Yeah, they have to with the way the Bears have been eating clock. You can't just take the 3 here.
Safety over on Adams. Get over there. Get up there. It goes right at the first down.
Yeah, he does. Forward progress.
Just,
I'm surprised Adams didn't lay down so the ref didn't hit him when he got out of bounds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You got to avoid that contact, Adams, and oh boy.
guys, I'm going to do this. I feel real good about a Bears turnover here.
That'd be
I don't
great.
know why.
Wow.
This before they score, I just have
It's a seance.
something big could happen.
Look at this, Jack Sand God.
Wow.
This
Beautiful.
is the Mark Carman game.
Contain.
The Mark Carman game.
Where were you for the Mark Carman? I thought it was the Deontay Foreman
Mark Carman
game.
and his children.
All right, Deontay Foreman scores 3 touchdowns, but it's the Mark Carman game because of Bagent and Sanborn. Okay. I like that. Hey, does Sanborn have a little brother in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Still feeling that something weird can happen here in a good way. Just feels right. You guys feel it? Is it just me?
No.
Is there a window open? Is there
I
a draft?
want to believe in you. You got one more play.
3rd and goal.
Yeah. Or I guess it's 4 down territory for the Raiders, just like, where they
Right.
3-score game. This is 4 down territory. So if I'm the Raiders, I'm considering to run the ball here just to see if I can catch the defense off guard.
Okay.
Knowing that I got that 4th down in my pocket.
I don't think I'd run, but I get what you're saying.
Oh my God.
And he drops the ball. His name's Devontae Adams. folks.
What a loser.
Wow.
Oh, he's spitting on his gloves now. Yeah, that was
the problem. Yeah.
That was the problem. I think what it was, Hogue, why he dropped that, he was already ready to lay down before anyone touched him, and he just did it too soon.
Oh.
I don't.
Hoyer.
They're kicking the field goal.
Wow.
This is the 3rd field goal attempt, and then they also
Did
put up
Matt
Cairo
Eberflus
Santos.
just
And,
call this
and Fox
play
brings
for
up
him?
Cairo Santos as
21-6. All right, guys. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, you cut it to 15. So
15.
it's two,
Mm-hmm.
like taking the field goal there. I guess I understand it.
Yeah. And I think we can stop talking about scenarios, how the Raiders could come back and win now that it's a 2-possession game. We can just leave it
I'm
right
just
there.
thinking about,
Yeah.
it's like reverse engineering.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Got it.
We're reverse engineering to like understand what they think they can do against us.
Yeah.
So we can stop that.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. What I like about this position where the Bears are at, it's simple. What have they been doing this entire game to get you to this point? Keep doing that.
Run the ball.
And you will win the game.
Win
the game. You run the ball.
Run the damn ball. Kari Blasingame, anytime touchdown.
Deontay Foreman. Darrington Evans.
Should I just bring a pizza box up here?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh.
We have a super chat.
Yeah.
From Mark 199. Run the ball and
Yes.
some quick slants.
That works.
That works.
Love it. Play it safe. Run the ball. Hit some quick slants. Sure.
I'm down for all that.
Mm-hmm. Let's take care of the ball here. There's only one thing that could happen that starts with a T and ends in Earnover.
Yeah.
That we don't want to happen on this drive.
Cannot have it.
I'm not going to say it, but I think you know what I'm saying without saying it, right? I don't need to really spell it out. Hey,
yeah. We don't say the T word.
No. All right, so fourth quarter is winning time. That's what we want to hear in Chicago as Bears fans. You got to make that true. Can anyone name, I know it's only two of us now, but the last time the Chicago Bears won a game at Soldier Field?
It's against the Houston Texans, September 25th, 2022.
Which is, as you can tell, more than a year ago.
Which is the last time I attended a game.
Oh, wow. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's funny because last year I went to 2 games. I left it early to make it back here for the post game.
Yep.
And I went to 2 games, the San Francisco Monsoon and the Houston Texans with my buddy Jake.
Wow.
Different Jake. You're also my buddy Jake, but my other buddy Jake that I grew up with. So
yeah,
I was 2-0 last year at games I attended. And since then, they've won.
Oh, thank you.
Since then, they've won 2 games total.
That is not good.
Salernos, look at this. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Thank you. All right.
Much appreciated, you guys. I'll just take that always wanted corner piece.
And we'll just say we enjoy Salerno's pizza here at CHGO. They're not an official sponsor, but they are officially an excellent pizza. And would love to have them on board or any other pizza place.
Like I was saying at the Dexter show, we really should eat more on set. It's really nice. I'm sure our viewers wouldn't agree, but
here, I'll switch you a plate for a napkin.
No.
If the viewers, don't want to see my happiness, then so be it.
Thanks. Bragg, do you need a napkin too?
Sure.
Oh, another Leonard leap for Foreman.
He's hurdling people today.
Hey, they're doing what we asked, right?
Yep.
They're running that ball, staying in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
Is your friend, exactly.
Roll it.
That one was a little bit more successful.
I love seeing people have fun playing football.
Mm-hmm.
69 rush yards, 31 receiving yards.
Look at Darnell Wright.
Woo!
Oh, boy.
Darnell Wright just cleared that whole
looks like he took a shot to the hip.
Little hip pointer.
4 minutes down.
All right. So we're down to one healthy running back now?
That's not ideal.
Helmet hit the knee, but his hip, tailbone hit the ground pretty hard. Apparently, the Salerno's wings are a big hit as well. We hear some positive reviews.
The spicy ones are spicy.
Yeah, the Buffalo.
Yeah, a little spicy.
I was wondering who's going to be the first person in that chat to say Fields can be a running back. Congratulations, World Eaters. He says Fields can be a running back. So Tony Moy also says that.
Well, and Gary's pointing out to me, he's texting me, Travis Homer. They still have, along with Darrington Evans. So
we just haven't seen Homer today. Got it. Yeah. He is on the active roster. You're
well,
saying.
He had the one run that got called back right before halftime on the Larry Borum hold right before the half on the 2-minute drill. That was Homer.
I missed that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Nice, and it was a nice play call too. All right. Let's see what they got. Close this game out.
We're not even going to look ahead to next week. We're just looking right now at this game.
Secret Bagent Man says, smash that like button for Bagent. Agree. And make sure you join us on the post-game show coming up in 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I threw a little reminder in there. It truly is the easiest way to support CHGO is just hit the like button.
Absolutely.
So easy. And it means a lot to us. I know it means a lot to me.
Thanks.
You personally, Sarah.
Sarah says, do it. Braggs will be here. Kevin and I will not. Adam Hogue, Mark Carmen, and Lawrence Benedetto will be over here bringing you some Bears. After a Bears win? Yeah.
You said that with a question mark.
Are we feeling good to say that?
They better win this damn game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Illinois was in a similar position yesterday.
I was watching that game. Oh, yeah.
He's trying to walk it off here.
It's not looking good. Looks like they put some icy hot on there.
Yeah. At least it's not a knee, right?
Yeah.
Tyson Bagent, 20 of 27, 149 yards.
This is a run.
You know, and the thing about Tyson Bagent we've seen here, obviously it's well documented that he gets the ball out fast. I like how he climbs the pocket. I like, the way he slide shifts.
Yeah, his dad's an arm wrestler. Yeah,
his dad's an arm wrestler. I like that. He's obviously got the moxie. But then the other thing that I really enjoy is just the pep in his step, the bounce when he's going through his progressions or getting ready. He's always like kind of on his toes a little bit, even on that read option there. Just the way he, there's just oh man, DJ Moore almost got up.
Is that something that they measure at the combine? The pep and the step and the bounce?
I would think so, right? The way you're on your toes a little bit, I mean, there's something to be said about. I guess I don't know the exact word for it. It's.
I get you. You bounce
to me,
your step.
Yeah. He's obviously done a great job today, just managing the game and managing the offense. And I know, like Bears, we already see it in the chat. Like people are already kind of making bold proclamations. Like we don't need to make a bold proclamation after.
I'm not doing any of that shit. But I like the bounce. I'm with you. And you're saying,
do you like the pep and the step?
Yeah, bounce with me, bounce with me. I'm thinking of Jay-Z. I'm thinking of.
Well, I mean, we talk about it, right? It's like we're not going to talk about Fields, just any quarterback. Like when you're slow in your, play action, there's other guys that snap it a little more.
Yeah.
That little attention to detail, the read option, when you fake it and the way you come out after you've handed it off, there's that keeps the defense on their toes when you have that kind of, energy with the way you play. Dang,
Evans again.
They are getting ready to break one.
Loving it.
I mean, you feel
$1.99 super chat from Andrew. It's confidence.
Yeah.
It's confidence, but it's just it's technique too, though. I mean, that's
Right.
It's good technique to stay on your toes like that,
Sure.
to stay, have the right energy with the way you play. I can't find the right word for it right now. It might come to me. It might not. If I try too hard to think of this word, I might pass out. Caveman don't know words.
Another run.
Eating clock.
And that works.
But this is the kind of what I'm talking about. B Stokes says, Bagent surprised me. Decent game manager. I'll admit that. He won't ever lead a team to anything. Good QBT. Excellent emergency quarterback. Like, I don't know why you need to say that either. Like,
don't need to say
his
shit.
First game of his career.
Right.
We're not let's not talk about Fields. Let's not talk about Bagent being a savior.
Well, I mean, that's where it's gonna go. That's what Bears fans do. We love this.
Okay, how many rushing attempts do the Bears have? 32 rushing attempts, 21 receptions right now. But just he sees something here. I think it's gonna be a run. Check to a run. Little toss sweep.
Get upfield.
There we go.
See ya. That's a first down.
A spin move.
And a flag at the end. Okay.
Who is this on?
The holding penalties have been an issue today. That's true.
It's got to be whoever was guarding Max Crosby.
It's Tevin.
Tevin
got
Jenkins.
called with it.
Tevin.
Say that again. 8 penalties. Is that the 9th? Yeah, it's the 8th penalty, right? Raiders only 2 penalties today. Bears 8 for over 105 yards.
Justin Jones had the exact same thing happen to him on a run. It wasn't called. But
Dan Hendricks says,
Here
wouldn't
we
mind
go.
having a good game manager. We would have another Super Bowl with a game manager.
Don't F this up. You got to get a field goal here. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. This is just a big, big play.
Baron
That's
Dallas
awful.
Says, Baron Dallas says they were leading from the beginning. That helps. Yeah, and it also helped the Raiders miss that field goal first drive.
Yep.
This is the shit why you lose games. This bullshit right here. I'm pissed off.
Who was the false start on?
Are they doing?
I thought you were confident and not worried.
I
Jake. What
was.
happened?
Well, because what are you doing? Back-to-back penalties when all you really need here is a field goal to go back up 18.
It's more
what are you
Bagent
doing?
yards, though. That's the plus here. Now he can throw a 40-yard touchdown instead of a 20.
I'm fine with a field goal here.
Yeah, that's true.
And I get it. There's a big lead here, but just
the run.
It's 9 penalties now.
Them running there was them certainly playing for a field goal.
Let's make it. Hogue wants to go for it here. Okay.
Hogue wants play action
All
to the end zone.
To DJ.
It should. It would be there. You're right. Okay.
Come on, Sarah.
I'm okay with that now. Or play it safe.
He got it back.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be worse. Sarah apparently is watching a feed from the future.
Yeah.
And just did this pick six sort of reaction.
A near fumble.
We're gonna have to put up a wall.
I just don't trust it.
Cairo Santos. Field goal attempt here. We need 0 reaction on this.
This is a huge kick. This is for the game.
He's literally standing on the Bears C at midfield now, though, and it should have been at least 5 yards closer. See,
it's funny, how important this field goal is.
The
Bears haven't given up a touchdown all day, but yet we know
that's right.
If they don't make this field goal,
that's right. Which is
54 yards.
Well, I think that's a bad play call because you're pitching to the left.
Wind's
behind
blowing left to right.
3 yards. Just run it up the gut.
Swirling
one
in
here.
Soldier Field, though.
There's the kick.
Come on, baby.
He's got it.
Woo!
Let's go. What a kick.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Never a doubt, right? Never a doubt.
Well, you really got to like how they drew up those 2 plays to get into field goal range.
The second to last song that Fish played here last weekend.
What was it?
Say It To Me, Santos.
Oh,
Say It To Me, Santos.
There was a guy wearing a Santos jersey there too.
That was a 54-yarder.
I remember like Kevin Butler used to line up for like 50-yarders, and that seemed like the longest thing in the world. I mean, back then it was. I mean, you were playing on the old Soldier Field, different turf. It was the 80s. Now 54 is, I don't want to say routine, but it's not like this mind-blowing thing.
Right.
We live in the world of Justin Tucker and
that's a Hall of Fame kicker. I mean,
but hey, we also live in a freaking world where the Bears kicker can't hit a 44-yarder to win a goddamn playoff game.
That's right.
So I don't know what I'm talking about.
You do. I still remember that vividly 5 years ago.
You remember the guy's name?
Yeah, I don't say it though, but it starts with heartbreak and ends with failure. It's like right now in this very moment, I don't even know how to react. I should be excited, elated, but then it's immediately you're thinking back to what we've talked about, the close ones, right? Where just like they got this one done today. They're gonna finish this off. There's 6+ minutes. I feel great about that. And it's just, damn it. This is the second win of the season. When they do this, people around me on their phones.
The second win. This will be win number 2. Yes.
They're going to win.
I know, but
I just want to read this comment from
3,
Omnis.
4.
I like this comment. He said, Cairo is fire, man. Cairo the pyro.
Oh, that is good.
Lighting those uprights on fire.
Michael says, I love easy, boring wins.
Yes. Yeah. Take way more of those.
And again, if you hang on to the Denver game or you somehow, if you this is probably how the Vikings game should have gone last week. Although Cousins is a much better quarterback.
That's
right.
It's true.
If we're looking at 3 and 4 here, then we're like, all right, well, what's this look like if we steal a win in LA on Sunday night?
Yeah, I would argue that the Bucs game was as frustrating too, because there was a chance in that game if it could have went a different way and it didn't. But yeah, you're right. This is definitely should have 1 or 2 more right now.
The NFL, I mean, like the margin for error is just so slim.
Yeah.
$1.99 from Andrew. If Bagent doesn't start next week, we riot.
Oh, then riot, man. Just riot. You know what? Because if Justin Fields is healthy, you start him and you use the same game plan and you do what we did with running the ball. Okay. And you mix it up. If he's not healthy, then go with Bagent and keep winning. That's fine.
All right, 5:46 left.
Sorry, Sarah, that was not directed at you. It was directed at the chat, which is great, but I don't agree with you.
Get some.
There we go.
Get some.
Pick
Jalen Johnson, baby.
That's how you win a football game.
Now this looks like an honest to goodness blowout.
That's right.
I mean, I guess it kind of was. There we go.
Now we get to smoke.
Oh, and that Jalen Johnson's getting the pay me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Did you bring the bear suit, Lawrence?
Love it.
Come on.
That's what victory feels like, folks. It's been a while at Soldier Field, over a year, but now it's happened.
Did you like Jalen Johnson's
On Devontae Adams takes
Love
it back, pick 6.
Feel it, believe it. Bears.
Bears.
Whooped their ass.
Love it.
Whooped their ass. What's this thing?
Throwing the bear in.
Is that
Okay.
pizza?
I guess I should have done that early.
Is that another pizza?
I'll just move the yeah, there we go.
What is it?
Oh, O'Connell's
It's just the bear from
O'Connell's
my
warming up.
office.
The Brian Hoyer era in Vegas is over.
Yes. Right before it started. And a block.
Good.
Blocked
Get it out of
extra
your
point
system.
Blocked extra point. Okay.
Uh-oh. It's a 24-point game.
Steven, that's a home Bears victory. It feels like it. That's my office. Yeah, It's happened. The win is upon us. We're up 24 with not much time left. Wow. It's just
Salernos and Bears.
all right. So we talked about this earlier. I'm going back to reverting to my Lovie Smith optimism. 0-4 in the first quarter of the season. Now the Bears are 2-1 in the second quarter of the season with a game to go. Who do the Bears play on Sunday night?
The Chargers.
The Chargers. Sunday Night Football. Who are okay.
I haven't seen the Chargers play all year.
I've seen them and they haven't played well. They've been up and down a little bit. They've been battling some injuries, but they don't scare me. It is on the road.
On the road, Justin Herbert can sling it.
He can. Better than Brian Hoyer?
Better than Brian
Okay.
Hoyer.
So we have
No Mike Williams. I know that.
That's right. And Eckler's been in and out. Keenan Allen's Keenan Allen. He does what he does. They win that game, though. They move to 3-1 in the second quarter of the season. Hey, you feel pretty good about that, right?
No.
That's the reality we're in now. And then that would,
I mean, you're in a bad NFC, so sure.
Then you're coming home, right? And you're playing the Panthers on Thursday night.
No, then you have the Saints. You're
The
going down to
Saints, and I skipped New Orleans.
Yeah.
And then you come up. It's just a lot there. These next 3 weeks. Hey, the Bears are worth
Don't talk yourself in anything.
monitoring.
All right. I just told you not to go nuts over Tyson Bagent.
I didn't.
Do not talk yourself in anything. This is a win against not a very good football team.
I understand.
And we should be happy for it. And I'm
Yeah.
glad we're going to have a victory Monday tomorrow. Very happy.
Absolutely.
But let's just, all right. The Bears are like, I want to say they're remaining relevant, but they're remaining interesting.
That's what I'm trying to say. And now I will say that.
No, I saw where you were going. I saw where you were going.
Listen, where I was going is, and I get what you're saying. I would have went there before the season, but you can't now, right? We've been punched too many times, and we've had the wind knocked out of us, and we've had to show up battered and bruised on Mondays, and I'm sick of that shit. So it's going to be nice tomorrow to do what you just said. Right. But what we can do is monitor the next 3 weeks with great care and say, hey, I'm a Bears fan, and I'm believing that with a few things that occur the next few weeks, we may look at this team a little differently 3 weeks from now.
Hey, Sarah, why don't you go ahead and give Island Boy the boot?
Island Boy.
Bye, Island Boy.
See ya.
We ain't got time for that kind of talk in the chat.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but if Bragg says you're out, then you're out.
You gone.
All right.
Funny thing is, he's railing against me like something about Jeff. Me and Mark are the only two that picked the Bears to win this week, by the way.
Not true.
Yeah, that's not true. The only two with the graphic. But
oh, you did.
I always pick the Bears. It's okay.
Jake and I aren't on the graphic. We're just the guys behind
the scenes. Yeah, it's all good.
Almost got another one.
They're looking for it. Ball hawking. 5:28 to go. This defense is a Hunter Renfrow appearance.
It is always so fascinating. Like, oh, you're such a Fields guy. You're such a Fields hater. I'll literally hear both. Like people coming at me about.
Yeah,
it's funny. This is whatever you interpret as a fan.
Hey,
like you kind of just drive into this thing where when you get your feet dug in about a guy, and I know how this is as a fan.
Yeah.
All you ever hear when you're talking to somebody else is like trying to pick apart what they are. You know what I mean? It's right. Funny to me. So I do get this like dichotomy on Bears Twitter a lot where some people think I'm like this big Fields hater.
Yeah.
And other people think that I'm this big Fields fan.
Right.
I'm a Bears fan.
You're just accurately depicting the situation week to week with Fields.
Yeah, it is a week to week thing.
The Bears, the Bears win this game with Justin Fields as quarterback. And anyone like
I believe that
with this Raiders offense and what they brought to the table and
the coaching staff today.
We've talked about it earlier.
This was not Tyson Bagent putting him up over the top.
No. Yeah, and we've talked about this so many times. Like, yes, Justin Fields has had his flaws, but to me, not beating Green Bay, not beating Tampa Bay, not beating Denver, not beating Minnesota. I understand Justin got hurt, so that's the one variable I'll allow.
Yeah,
these are all games they could have won with the flaws they have on this roster
Right.
if their coaching had their shit together. That's not to excuse any flaws that any players on the team have, including Fields.
Yes.
But those were all winnable games.
Right.
The Packers suck.
Right.
I understand the Bears also suck, but those
No.
are games that, that they could have won. I mean, they have sucked. You are what your record says you are. They have sucked this year.
They're 2-5.
The Bears do not suck. Did you guys just watch this football game? The Bears do not suck.
This is the Bears playing up to their potential.
Dexter just getting choked right there. You see that?
Yes.
Like with Tyson Bagent.
For sure.
The way they played against Washington was tremendous.
Yes.
But to me, that was playing up to what they're capable of. Maybe a little over because they had such a dynamic night.
Right.
But, the games they've lost, it wasn't just because they were the worst team.
Another interception, Jalen.
Another pick.
Jalen Johnson.
That in the stats.
Right there. I'm talking like Money Manziel, Jalen Johnson. Pay the man. Pay the man the money. Give it to him.
So now, Braggs, you
give it to him.
You've got no Purdue football connections.
No.
So O'Connell getting in here does nothing for you.
No. I mean, now that I do Purdue basketball coverage on my own, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about here, but since I have started that in the last 4 or 5 years, I've lessened any kind of Purdue football hatred I had, which wasn't much, but so now I am closer to that program and
it'd be kind of weird to hate Purdue football.
Notre Dame, as a Notre Dame football fan, Purdue and Notre Dame have crossed paths a couple times, and Purdue fans, any team from Indiana hates Notre Dame. If you're not a Notre Dame fan in general, you hate Notre Dame.
Right.
So like Purdue's falls in that category. But no, I mean, I've enjoyed like somewhat of their resurgence the last few years, and like, David Bell and Rondale Moore, they've churned out a couple wide receivers that had a lot of talent. I covered David Bell in high school. He was a hell of a player. So I just being from Indiana and having some closer connections to players that ended up playing there. Admirer of Purdue, but not a fan. So yeah, him throwing that pick there does.
Purdue.
Yeah.
What's it like just being a Bears fan in Indiana? Because there's so many Bears fans in the region.
Yep.
But there's also a lot of Colts fans that are mixed in.
Yeah, the region doesn't have many Colts fans.
It's mostly Bears.
It's all Bears in the region. And that's why, like, you don't feel that in the region. The region feels more Chicago than it does anything Indiana.
Okay.
I mean, it is a part of the Chicagoland metropolitan area. Like, if you look up what consists of the Chicago metropolitan, it actually covers
the
three
TV
states.
market. Yeah.
Well, it's not just the TV market, the actual metropolitan area. It covers part of Indiana, Illinois, the top of Illinois, and then there's a little part in Wisconsin too.
Oh.
So there's actually I swear to God, it does.
But what you are saying, it's smart because they're not on the hook for Soldier Field from a tax perspective. So
like we get
the
all
best of Bears fans. Okay.
So I've always identified with Chicago more than anything in Indiana.
Okay.
So there's no Colts vibes for sure.
Good. Great.
All right. Here's what I want to hear from the chat right now. Against the Chargers, at the Saints, home against the Panthers. Give me the Bears record in those 3 games.
3-0. 1, 2, 3.
Chargers, Panthers, and who?
Saints.
Saints.
Did you cover the Bears?
Chargers, Saints.
Week to week.
Chargers,
week to week,
Saints,
brother.
Panthers.
Game by game.
Yeah.
I'm focused on the Chargers, but yeah, if I gotta extrapolate it out, I mean, 2-1, I guess, is the
getting a lot of 1 and 2s right now. Some 2 and 1s.
It's fine.
3-0 from John Doe. That is his real name. DN says 0-3. Omni's 3-0. Adam S says 3-0. No doubt.
If we can't get that Blazen game touchdown right now, we never will.
Hey, if they have this game plan and the players execute in this fashion, no matter if it is Bagent or Fields, I really do feel confidently that they could win 2 of 3 of those games and be in a position to win 3. But
it's a lot of travel.
Yeah, it is. It is
a lot of travel in a very short period of time.
Good for the Bagent family.
Yeah. Hey, but sometimes, being on the road kind of brings teams together. Maybe this is a nice period in time. They head out there. It's different than baseball, but we've seen this in baseball, right? It's had to wait all the way till last night before a road team or a home team won a game in that series, right? In both the ALCS and NLCS. Just kind of a weird deal.
By the way, underrated moment on CHGO Bears in the 2023 season was Will DeWitt seeing Tyson Bagent's uncle on the concourse in Indianapolis.
Yes.
And breaking news that he was going to be first after Justin Fields? I forgot what it was. But it was like that was kind of like when we were all first. Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool.
But Will saw this guy in a Bagent, and he said, well, this guy's got to be related to Tyson Bagent if he's wearing a Tyson Bagent.
And look how far he's come.
2 months later.
Hey, and I feel like I would be doing a disservice to him if I didn't say, great job, rookie. Like, you did what you needed to do. There's so much talk of the quarterback BS and it's swirling, but you came in as a rookie. You prepared. You executed the plan correctly. There were 0 turnovers. Is that correct? Were we at 0 turnovers for the Bears? So. That is very good football. Yeah. And when you're a quarterback in that situation in your first start, boom, that's all you got to do. 21 of 29, 162 yards and 1 touchdown, 3 rushes for 24 yards, and a win in your first game. You'll take it every day of the week.
I like this comment from The Problem of Other Minds. Let's not lose sight. We won a home game. Let's focus and celebrate that. # Bear down.
Bear down.
Great.
He's a very positive guy. He's always so positive in the comments.
Love it.
I like John Greenberg's tweet in the first half saying this would be a top 5 win in the Matt Eberflus era.
Yes, it is. It is. I
mean, rank the wins.
It is one of 5.
Rank the 5 wins.
Brags, you hear this? This was good. Say it again, Kevin, because I don't.
This is a top 5 win in the Matt Eberflus era.
Yeah. It's all of them.
That's right.
It's all.
So you want
to
rank
the 5 wins.
So you've got
the San Francisco's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Patriots 2. Right.
If that's how you feel. It's your ranking. I'll do mine after you.
Yeah, Patriots 2, Washington 3. This game 4.
Which one are we missing?
The Texans.
Houston.
Oh, Texans. Texans is by far 5. That one felt like a loss.
That's right.
I would say Patriots number 1 just because you went in there on a primetime game and you trounced Belichick. So that felt good. Yeah, then San Francisco had the iconic Justin Fields thing.
That's
but
right.
If Justin Fields doesn't end up being what we expect him to be, that doesn't mean as much anymore.
Eberflus's first win as a head coach,
right?
Too. That's what.
But it was also just kind of iconic because of the weather.
Agreed. I'll give you mine in reverse.
Yeah, this is probably 4.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then
it still feels good
for you. My number 1 win in the Matt Eberflus era is this game we're watching right now because it's the most relevant, it's timely, and it showed me from start to finish, this is how we're going to do it, and we got the win. The second one is against the Commanders because it's this season, and that matters more. And then I think it's San Fran, Patriots, and Houston, in that order for me.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this right now, guys.
Thank you.
We appreciate you watching on this live watch along. No live watch along next week because we'll be at the Fireplace Inn out on Wells. So if you're in the area, make sure you come out for that. And make sure you're jumping into the live post game right now. There's a link in the comments. Once you get in there, hit that like button and set a notification. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have a few thousand people in there celebrating a Bears victory.
Gotta love it. And we're not leaving because we want to leave you right now. We're leaving so you can talk with the guys sooner after this.
They're going to delouse the set and
that's right,
sterilize it for the crew. So thanks to Sarah for producing, and thanks for all of you for commenting, and had a great time. Bears win.
Bear down.
We all silly like the mayor.